Hey everybody, turns out I have 5 sub points now. So, third time's the charm with The Witcher 3, I guess. Man, this was WB Games? I'm surprised they didn't, like, choke it to death with DLC and bad business practices. Oh, it didn't play the intro thing. I wonder if... Oh, there we go.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North! You stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash.
Evening,
Instead,
Esquire.
you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Who's asleep amidst the trees? That's all asleep.
Alright, yeah, the fanatic is specifically anti-Witcher, I think. And maybe he's also anti-magic, but, So welcome to The Witcher 3. There's a lot of downloadable content for this game, but most of it's actually free. Most of it was free. It was added, like, throughout the course of, like, 16 months or something like that after the game released. There were 2 major expansions that were released for, like, $10 and $20. Particularly Blood and Wine. Oh my god, that could have been just called The Witcher 4 and cost $60. But it wasn't. It was just an expansion to this. Yeah, free, like, CD Projekt Red is extremely good about that sort of stuff. Hey, Dijon.
Hey, handsome. Thought you were streaming until 9.
I changed my mind because I was really excited to play The Witcher.
Oh, you're so mercurial.
You're happy to be challenged. Show
The Witcher is
tutorials.
pretty exciting.
Oh yeah, we'll do that. Simulate Witcher 2 save? Yes. Want to start a new game? Yeah, I do. Anyway, 3rd time's the charm. This is like the 3rd time I've tried streaming this, and maybe it will be the time that sticks. Who knows?
What happened the other times?
Got bored, I guess.
Hey, same. I mean, not with the streams. I wasn't here for the streams.
Oh, they also announced that a lot of the DLC for Cyberpunk will also be free. That's good. If it's anything like how they handled the DLC for this, I'm looking forward to it, because that means we'll get a lot of like minor like cosmetic DLC for free, but we'll get like 2 or 3 major content expansions at cost of basically nothing.
Nice.
Yeah. Shit, my internet is once again going over, which is not good. I'm dropping a lot of frames.
Yeah. Buffering a lot for me.
Yeah, I might have to change servers again. I did that earlier today. What the hell, Twitch? What the hell? I'll wait until this intro cutscene is done. Or maybe not, who knows? I'm still like recording it, so the VOD will be fine. In fact, yeah, be right back. I'm tired of dropping things. Switch. Just do auto. The recommended setting. Look, you guys didn't even, like, miss anything. It's just the cinematic of Yennefer running around with a bird.
It's a cool bird, though.
It is a cool bird.
Not a cool ass bird. It's a bird that really hates eyeballs. If you've ever been to Australia, you should know that most birds hate eyeballs.
Yeah. Legit, eyeballs suck.
But who does like eyeballs? God. You know what? You know what really is terrible? Eyeballs. What have you ever done for us? Like, oh, sometimes they get like real bloodshot.
I mean, my eyeballs are broken and I need glasses to see anything, so fuck eyeballs.
Oh, look at me, I'm an eye. Oh no, don't hug me. I'm not being touched.
Oh, we get to see the most brilliant screenshot in all of video games. And there it is.
Oh, that's weird. Waypoint subscribed. So glistening.
pausing your band. Don't you know there's 2 major rules: no racism and no puns?
What are you mad, Colin?
No, I don't find that amusing.
He said we wouldn't bring him up again. Oh no.
Oh no.
It's a weird ass like lobster crab thing. Hey Crow. Hey Crow.
It's gross.
It
Oh,
wasn't
hi, Crow.
meant to
Oh,
amuse, but to
everybody
prod you
look
to
away, it's
hurry.
girl butt.
It's midday already.
Oh no.
Oh
You
no!
promised Siri you'd train her.
Nobody call the police, please.
Go before
Twitch police.
Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
You've got ads running in front of your Twitch stream
See you later.
Yeah.
for Forza Horizon 4.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Wow.
Approved.
So I think this time I'm going to actually romance Yennefer, because last time I romanced Trish, and that just sort of seemed like, you know, the smart thing to do, because Yennefer's sort of like an insane evil bitch in this game, but it also seems like, you know, that's supposed to be this sort of canon love interest.
You know what?
Big hand.
Just
Hold
keep
on,
showing
put
that
her
girl
butt.
butt. Jeez. I'm gonna get banned from Twitch at this rate.
The butts don't quit.
You know what? I bet Forza Horizon 4 will be good. I'm just gonna say that. I bet it'll be good. But hey, maybe that's worth looking at. I don't know.
Am I just gonna have to like put up a warning in front of every time I stream Witcher 3? Hey, guess what? There's a lot of girl butt in this video game.
There's less. I mean, dude, you're playing The Witcher. Like, what did you expect?
I forgot how much there is of it.
It's extremely horny.
This is true.
This is the way to make a critically acclaimed video game, is to put tits in it.
No, but there weren't any tits in that
Yes.
cutscene. There was just
Oh.
butt.
Well,
It's back.
there were tits in The Witcher 1, and then
Yeah.
The Witcher 2 I don't think had as much, but with this one we're bringing it back. You know, returning to the strong roots of the original one.
So this game
Which
looks
is why nobody
fucking
likes The Witcher 2.
gorgeous, by the way. No, I thought everybody loved The Witcher 2 until this game came out, and then it sort of kicked the ass of The Witcher 2.
I
which
think
is sort
The
of
Witcher
like-
2 is better personally, but
Which is sort of like
Yeah.
what happened with
You are.
I
as an
thought
unpopular
that's sort of
opinion,
like what happened with The Witcher 1 was like everybody loved The Witcher 1, and then it was like, well, actually we have this game, it's called The Witcher 2 and it's way better in every regard, and everybody was like, okay.
I think The Witcher 2 is better than The
Gotta know
Witcher
those
3.
that aren't
I've
black
never
or white.
played Witcher
Really?
1 or 2.
Undergarments.
Huh.
Okay.
Well,
I don't think that the open world
Stay awake
stuff
a little longer.
is great.
It's uninstructive.
It's not my
to
thing.
mention unreasonable.
And The Witcher 2 is just a straight experience. It's a linear experience. It's pretty good. I think it's cool.
I missed you
But
a lot.
And I missed you.
I don't know. I feel
Plenty of
like
time to make
a
up.
lot of games are guilty of just
Go
like,
train
let's make it open world. And it doesn't need to be.
It'll give me a
I
chance to
like
get my
this.
face on.
This game is like one of the few
the
open
right
worlds where I
now,
actually think
you're the
there's
only
things
one
to
who does that
do
before.
in the open
We've known
world.
many.
What's it
Okay.
matter? Only ever thought of you.
Yeah,
Well, there'll never be a Witcher 4, so
No,
this is
there
it.
won't be. This is.
Oh, no.
However, they are making Cyberpunk, and Cyberpunk
Yeah.
looks amazing.
It might be alright, yeah. It looks okay.
I mean, that's-
Some cool stuff was revealed at E3 that I'm pleased about.
There's also been no gameplay though, so who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of a problem that I have with a lot of games that were shown at E3 is like they didn't actually show the game off, you know?
Well, they showed the game off in that Sucker
Old
Punch thing.
Witcher's fast asleep.
Right.
Series
And there's
somewhere,
gameplay
course.
of Resident Evil 2, which looks good.
There's
That's-
gameplay of
Game-
Spider-Man, which
gameplay
comes out in
Resident-
3 months, so I hope that there's gameplay footage of Spider-Man.
Yeah, and there was
Resident Evil 2 has
gameplay
existed for
of
decades though.
what?
I mean, hasn't gameplay for Resident Evil 2 existed for decades?
Yeah.
Yeah, she prefers
No, the
practice to
remake.
clearing.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be the same gameplay.
Time to wake up, master.
I don't know, it looks good.
These
I'm
lessons
excited
so
Yeah,
for the
it
remake.
does look good.
Sleep too.
I love Resident Evil 2. It's probably my favorite Resident Evil. Apart, I mean, of the old ones, it's the best of the turret ones. So I hope they don't mess it up.
It's a very nice drawing, by the way.
He's tackling the pendulums, right?
So, how many games, so right now games are about dads, right? So, in the future, will games be about grandparents who have to fight things? Is that gonna happen?
I'm pretty sure every developer is going to die before that point.
I can't wait for, in 20 years we'll play The Witcher 4, which is about, Geralt and his grandson, he's
He can't have a grandson, though, he's sterile. That's
but
the
no
thing.
daughter.
He's going to adopt a separate grandson?
Yeah, still,
Yes.
well, maybe, no, Ciri could have a kid, right?
Maybe?
So,
though. Aren't all Witchers sterile?
I don't know, whatever. She'll adopt a kid, and he'll be like, it's like a grandson. You need to take me to the bingo parlor. So I can...
Wrong. Now I see why you
Got to clear ghouls out of the old folks' home.
Yes. Something's wrong with the meatloaf here. It must be a demon.
If I know, those are just other people.
Yes.
No, they're the undead.
Yes. Mr. Simmons is 105. That's not natural.
Wrong.
Oh man, now I just want to do a Dungeons and Dragons thing where it's like you just solve Scooby-Doo mysteries, but they're actual monsters.
What do you think?
Oh my god. The ghost haunting this amusement park was a werewolf.
I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you lousy kids and your silvered weapons.
No, that would be a werewolf would work really well for that because you could still reveal it was Old Man Jenkins, but he was just actually a werewolf.
Yeah.
He's just once the moon goes down, we'll find out who did it.
Well, yes.
That'd be good. Scooby-Doo. I'm surprised there's not. I'm surprised there's not a Scooby-Doo tabletop because there's been everything else, right?
I'm pretty sure there's a Scooby-Doo tabletop. There's a fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, but that's about violence and stuff. That makes more sense.
I mean, Bubblegum Shoe, there are tabletop games about solving mysteries.
I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Yeah, I better do this tutorial because it's been a super long time since I tried playing Witcher 3.
Alright, you gotta do some parkour.
To the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Well, there's a completely unfinished design document on TV Tropes for a tabletop system called Meddling Kids.
Oh, that's disappointing that it's not finished. Because that would be great.
I mean, it's also on TV Tropes, so it is, by law, not going to be a finished idea.
That would not be good.
What did I tell you about breathing?
It's really terrible.
Never mind. Troper Tales is the iconic TV Tropes thing. But people today don't even know what Troper Tales was because it was so bad they removed it from the website. But it was a place for people to write down when tropes happened to them in real life. And they were astounding. For example, you could read about a guy who my favorite was, we used to post these on the forums, there was a thread for it, and my favorite was a guy who talked about the time that really definitely happened when he beat up a bully while listening to Nightwish, and that made it even cooler because Nightwish came on just as he started fighting on his headphones. And
Well, the
and he said
the kid, God.
To intimidate the guy, he showed that he could break a pencil with his bare hands.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry.
Who's the guy who?
Young blood craves action,
He was at the store and some bullies came up and were making fun of his cosplay.
At the very
and he
least,
scared them
you
off
ought
by
to be able
talking
to
about
tell a
how
fool from an
at
owl.
work he
By
like
markings,
lifts
like
he
Auntie
like lifts
Panthera
blocks of
Tigris
concrete all day.
And by the sickly pearl
That's just his job.
I just lift them. I don't even do anything with them. I don't move them.
Still,
I don't take them anywhere. I just lift them.
You
I just
were
lift them up.
Lift.
Uncle Vesemir.
What you don't know is that I'm kind of a bastard. That means that I like to fight.
So you did the reading. And I admitted
My
right
favorite
off.
quote from that.
Oh
Never
man,
comes
this was
from
so
an
good.
advantage as soon as it
This is my crowning
Wait
moment
till
of
it
awesome.
stands.
The time I scared a guy off by talking about
Uncle
concrete.
Vesemir's words.
Yeah, a quick study. Quick.
Oh, they were great.
mischievous.
I miss those. They're gone. It's
Fine.
been lost.
Geralt, you're with me.
God.
Lambert with Eskel.
I don't know if they got
Ciri with Lambert.
archived either, which is unfortunate.
Stop groaning.
They've been
Grab a
archived in
sword.
like I know like of a couple archives of them. I
What do
don't
you
know if they're
think?
like
Should we start by
full
reviewing
complete
the fundamentals
archives.
or go right to free training?
Also, wow, holy shit, Meddling Kids actually did get a release.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone
But yeah,
the
there actually is
fundamentals.
absolutely
Ciri's barely a
totally
novice.
a Scooby-Doo tabletop.
Just so you know, at some point in the Eberron campaign, it is now going to include a Scooby-Doo like mystery.
Draw your sword, Geralt.
Even
Yes.
though I hate Scooby-Doo, I just love
Why do you hate Scooby-Doo,
because
Colin?
it's boring and bad, and it's always like the same fucking mystery, and they do the same exact things, and it's always like
Quick,
it's
1, 2, 3.
It's charming. It's kitschy.
no, it's just bad.
Kitschy and poorly.
Also, there's also the bizarre Scooby-Doo cartoon where it was a serialized Twin Peaks homage. That one was kind of weird.
Yeah. That was one of the new ones, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, it was like I think it was like 10 years ago now. But yeah, they realized that Scooby-Doo was the reincarnation of ancient animal gods from space, and that's why he can talk. So there you go.
Now, Harry.
And the antagonist of the show was a previous spunky teen mystery solving group's talking animal
Pretend now, live
who was dejected for being abandoned, so he became a supervillain. It was a weird show. It was very strange. But I don't know, like, there's sometimes things can be so lame that they become kind of endearing.
That is not Scooby-Doo though. Like my problem with Scooby-Doo is the same thing. My same problem with that I have with God. Courage the Cowardly Dog, where it's just the same plot over and over, and they do the same joke over and over, and like it's like they wrote one really good episode, and then they just fucking kept writing it over and over.
But Courage the Cowardly Dog never met John Cena,
Sometimes called the witch.
so
Yeah.
there's
Now watch
that.
carefully to see why.
And he
This
never
is
met Batman or Don Knotts, so, you know.
Or the Harlem Globetrotters.
Or the like 5 times. Because Hanna-Barbera had the rights to the Harlem Globetrotters, so they just put them in everything. Like, here they are.
For the twin sign.
Early Joe, here he is. You know, he's doing some basketball tricks.
Ah, Geralt, come on.
My favorite example of that is they did a TV special which was the Harlem Globetrotters meet Snow White, in which, well, I mean, the title really explains what happens in it, but in the end, to save Snow White, they challenge the Evil Queen to basketball, and they do some Globetrotter tricks and defeat her.
Show her, Geralt.
They're like, if we beat you, you have to like wake her up, and otherwise we'll leave. And then they do some cool tricks, and they dribble the ball, and they win. It's great.
Don't worry, Sarah.
Also, the way that sleeping, because Snow White is aware of the like, they're all aware of the Queen poisoning apples, and so they're like, Snow White, don't eat any apples. But then they're teaching her a basketball trick where you like make a basketball slide up your arm. And she does that, and then the queen sneaks up behind her and switches it for a poisoned apple, and then she eats it. So she was basketball tricked into being poisoned.
Enough.
Was she planning on eating the basketball?
I don't know. No, she's trying it with an apple because they only have one basketball, so you know, like.
Oh.
She just had one. It's really something.
You really
Man.
showed him, kid.
That's great, yeah.
Siri, get down here.
The Harlem Globetrotters, man, they're weird. That's a weird thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing that, like, they still exist, right?
Yeah, I think they do.
They're still around. They've been around for almost 100 years, I think, actually. They're kind of their history is very interesting, actually, because like they weren't always a joke team, right?
Yeah, they were originally just extremely good.
I'll make sure to find
Well, they originally were a very good team in the African American League, but then the NBA was formed and it was integrated, so nobody cared about that. And owning a franchise in the African American Basketball League was no longer economically useful. So the guy who owned it was like, let's just put on exhibition matches with a team from the Jewish Basketball League, which was the Washington, which eventually became the Washington Generals. So they're like, we have these two minority teams that are no longer relevant. We'll just do a touring show together. And that's what they did. Oh man, stuff's happening.
Hey, okay.
No.
It's the plot.
Plot happened, and then plot didn't happen because it was all a dream.
It's all a dream.
Here comes the plot boat.
No. It's a spooky boat.
Oh no. The worst kind of boat. I mean, regular boats are bad enough.
Not the spooky boat.
The hell's the Witch King of Angmar doing here?
In the new Pillars of Exile, you can get like a ghost boat as your boat.
You all right?
But even though I did that, I ended up not using it because you can't put a zoo on it, and I couldn't show off all my cats, so I didn't use it.
You try to step on the ghost boat and just fall through.
Yeah, like you can ride around on it, you can hang out on it, but you can't put a menagerie on it for all of your dogs and cats. So it's worthless.
Crow only game where he can roleplay as Noah.
Yennefer.
That's right.
Funny, isn't it? She's never
There's
been
like 200 pets in the game, and they all show up on your boat. So it's like
Nagging you about something
it's great.
true to life.
But it's not an option with the ghost boat, which is unfortunate.
Ghost boat. I'm sorry, I had to
Yeah.
I had to let my cat out and also turn off my fan because I'm pretty sure that messes with my microphone sound. And I appreciate my
I
parents
thought you were
like
apologizing
turning.
for ghost boat.
Little she
I
devil.
appreciate my parents turning it on
I've trained
to
kids
keep
who
me
were
cool while I
faster,
do this, but it also
stronger.
like really interferes with my
None
mic
had
quality.
her
So I'm just gonna have to suffer.
Yeah, I hate when it gets
This is a
hot.
sweaty stream. Get ready.
Oh boy,
Wow, to be
you are gonna lay that, aren't you?
couldn't move.
John?
It's like
like a stump.
It's like 100 degrees outside. Awful.
It
Yeah, it
was
sucks.
just a dream.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
You know,
Wait.
the Harlem Globetrotters sort of fill this void in my mind that the Blue Man Group and Stomp do, and that
Didn't overlook
they're
anything.
like,
We were
I
meant to
kind
meet
of
in
can't believe
Willoughby.
they still exist. They're
That's what she
just
wrote.
this relics
Little
of
one arm
a time that I don't think
burned the
exists
village to the
anymore.
ground.
Like when
All
people
we can
went
do is
out
follow her trail, so
and like
Stop
saw these
talking for a
acts.
minute. Give me the
I actually went to a Globetrotters show last year. I won some tickets and it cost
60.
I won some free tickets to go see the Harlem Globetrotters. What was I gonna do?
You know, you know,
Like a normal
you know
person.
what? Vesemir just kind of reminds me of Mario with the big nose and the mustache. It's like, man, Mario really let himself go
Still have the
in
unicorn?
his later years.
I played Assassin's Creed 2 recently, and I'd forgotten there's a guy in there who
Stuffed
just
unicorn.
his name is Mario,
Used it
and
once
when
or
you meet him, he
twice.
says, "It's me, Mario."
Oh god.
The things young folk get
That's so
up to.
stupid.
God.
On top.
It's so dumb, but it's also
I
like
I just revealed that
biggest
that
3 days.
that
Trail's fresh.
Geralt had
It
sex
looks
on the
like
back
it
of
leads
a
towards
stuffed
the main
unicorn
road.
with
The
Yennefer
big muddled
because
bear.
he's just a weird guy who's into that sort of thing, I guess.
One thing I don't like about this game is that there's two like main endings for The Witcher 2, and this follows on from one of them. And if you picked the other one, then they just kind of say like, "But it didn't work out, and we did the other thing." That's lame.
I never played.
There's two endings: a unicorn ending and a non-unicorn ending. Literally the only difference.
Yes, yes.
Whether or not the unicorn was involved.
We didn't bang on a unicorn in this ending. Like that would be weird, right? Like, what kind of a freak would do that? It's just stupid. This is my favorite LA Noire sequel. This is a good one. Cole, we gotta go find the griffin. You know what? I wish someday they make LA Noire 2. I know they won't. I know that will never happen, but
Let's go.
it would make me happy to see that.
What stories could they tell? They've already basically like pilfered every single noir movie that they could.
They can do all the neo-noir movies. They can be set in like 70s LA. And they'll do like Blood Simple and all that stuff.
It'll be even more sex.
Yes, they'll do Chinatown and all that stuff. Chinatown is a depressing movie to watch. 'Cause, man,
I mean, a lot of noirs are kind of depressing to watch. That's sort of the point.
No, because it's like it's such a good movie, but it's made by Roman Polanski, so I don't
creatures.
want to watch it again. But
Because you can brew potions from their blood.
yeah, it makes you sad.
Corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know?
But there's lots of good neo noirs. I think that could work.
Upset him too.
Set it in Paris in the 1950s. There you go. Done. Easy.
War is not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
And it would be La Noire. See, it's a pun.
Don't you mean? Samaria and Edirne are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore
Wouldn't it be
the old
Lenoir?
borders.
And that's true. Maybe it should be in Madrid then.
Believe that.
So it could be in Spanish.
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
La Noire.
La Noire.
La Noire. I mean, noir is a French word.
It is. That's
They
a
call
fact.
it that.
That is a
Yeah.
fact, indeed.
That's why it's called that. Because the French were the first to define the genre. Which is also a French word. But, yeah.
It literally just means like
Slow
black,
now.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Dark.
Yeah, noir means black. That's right.
Going?
The Chateau Noir.
Right.
Pronounced that Spanishly for some reason. The Chateau Noir.
Because what happened is, like, all of these different movies have been made, but France, obviously, the war was on, so they didn't see them, and so they all got imported all at once.
Man, that
And-
Griffin's just going to town on that horse.
Damn.
Oh man. So how'd you
Gotta kill
roll?
that griffin. You know what? This griffin is an endangered species. I think that it's kind of bullshit that you have to fight it. It should be preserved. What we need is a game where you work for Fantasy PETA and you have to protect all the giant monsters. This giant man-eating dragon is the last of its kind. We have to save it.
No, we have to preserve the breeding pair.
Right, yeah, exactly. I know it ate the princess, but you can't kill it. There won't be any left.
Yeah.
It is our duty as more intelligent beings to.
Oh my god, I forgot about this guy and his fucking bowl cut. I forget this is literally the first NPC you run into, and he has a fucking bowl cut.
Oh, yeah.
He looks like the biggest nerd. Holy
The
shit.
horse died
He
quickly.
kind of looks like,
Griffins like to toy with their prey.
what does he look
Eat it
like?
Alive, piece by piece.
He looks like Chris O'Dowd.
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Could always use a few crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment. Nilfgaardians
Brewski
requisition my
says, isn't that
goods.
Fantastic
Now this-
Beasts? I guess I wouldn't know because I haven't seen or read it,
Here.
but maybe it
That's
is.
basically Fantastic Beasts.
Okay. But doesn't that end up being about like something else?
Back to the trail.
I want this to be the
Like I
actual
said,
plot
leads to
of the
main
thing.
road and ends there.
Yeah,
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman,
the
medium
beast
height,
part of
long black
Fantastic
hair,
Beasts is just
something
kind of
like
a
No.
way to
But
segue into the actual
There's an
plot
inn here
about
in
magical
White Orchard.
racism.
Sole one around.
Great.
Gets its
That's
share of
such a new
travellers.
theme.
Perhaps you'll learn something
Yeah.
I
there.
love
yeah.
magical
Like, oh.
racism. Oh man,
Oh,
all the
and
humans
the
get
magical
along, but
people-
look, we
barely
enslaved these
But
elves,
sure.
and they like
No,
it
no,
because we
no.
brainwashed them into liking it because it's
Straight from the
racism.
cellar.
Let's
No,
go.
no, no, not that racism. That's not racism. The real racism is against the magical people.
Oh, fair enough.
There are people who don't like wizards.
I always hated how, like, in the Harry Potter books, this is one of the few things I actually remember, is that, like, it's a joke that Hermione doesn't like slavery. Like, haha. That's, like, one of her funny character quirks that they all laugh at her about.
she thinks the house elves is like really fucked up.
Yeah, she's, like, always getting everyone's way. Like, we can't do this. I have to put up flyers about how we own slaves.
Burnt flesh.
And they're like, oh Hermione.
Men too.
Hermione, they like being slaves.
Yeah, they like being slaves, so it's alright. That's fucked up.
And there's like exactly one elf that gets freed, and then the book's like, well, that's enough of that plot.
What the fuck? Oh my god, what is going on with that horse? I'm glad. Oh, I think
Oh,
this
no.
happened last time too.
Oh, that horse getting too excited. That horse is having quite a time.
These ducks are not historically accurate. They should be different kinds of ducks. Those ducks are not... Those are the wrong kind of ducks that they were there. I disapprove.
I think those were geese, not ducks.
Well, regardless, they shouldn't look like that.
What?
What if in this alternate universe they also bred domesticated ducks?
There's a pair of ducks at the lake that I think someone just dumped there. I don't know how that's gonna work out.
Wow, sounds like quite a pair of ducks.
Jesus Christ. Oh. No, but seriously though, like they're farm ducks. They can't swim. They're gonna get eaten. It's
No,
sad.
you adopt them.
Right.
Adopt the ducks.
I can't adopt a duck.
Yes, you can. You
ducks
just
in
go
your
out there
life.
and you'd be like, "Hey there, the guy, I'm adopting you. Hi."
And then you have a duck. You have a
And then you
friend.
have a duck.
I don't want a duck. I've seen Friends. I know what it's like. I'll have to get a thing of water and put it in my room, and I'll have all these misadventures, and I'll get fired from my soap opera job. It's gonna be awful.
No need. We're used
I
to
don't think that was a result of the duck.
I don't remember what happened with the duck.
I remember what happened with their little baby chicken, and it turned out to be a rooster
Already had the
instead.
pleasure.
Correct.
And then,
yeah.
and then that plot point was dropped as
Right
well.
way for a hunter to put it.
They never had to
Lord
deal with the
Venus
fact
so
that it was a
bad,
rooster
Paul
ever
falls one foot in the
again.
grave. It's no good to wallow in misfortune. How can I be of service?
All I think about when I think of Friends is
Oh my
that-
god! The horses! Look
You?
out the
To wet
window!
your tongue.
I can't see the horse yet. Where is it?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
It's still doing the thing!
Standing up. It thinks it's a man.
Back into the window!
Oh no!
Voice and sounds. Lilac and gooseberries. Might have
Oh
smelled
my
that.
god!
I've not
It
seen
was
or
looking
smelt
into the
such a
window
lady.
like, "Hey, I'm still
I'd
here."
remember.
Yeah.
Go forget.
Really hard to forget this one.
Don't forget.
Plenty of
Oh, I
travellers.
really like this both fans, guys.
I
I just really like this fans.
Look, that horse is trying to have his own adventure, alright?
Show me what you got behind the counter.
I'm sorry I didn't put up an NC-17 rating because of a horse.
He's trying to get out of here before he gets attacked or eaten by a griffin.
Oh, that's right, Gwent cards. I can buy all of them.
Yeah,
I
you
think?
can buy some Gwent cards.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy all the Gwent cards because Gwent
Ah, you
is
can
good.
play Gwent.
I love Gwent. I should really download that Gwent app because it's actually really good. What's this? Oh, it's just cheese.
I don't get the appeal of Gwen, but
That's because you don't like collectible trading card games.
correct.
I do.
Yes, I do not.
However, I say I like
Pretty busy
trading
place you
collectible
got.
trading card games, but
Nations
like
on
I
the move.
cannot wrap
Some
my head
search for
around
kin,
fucking
Others
Hearthstone.
just want to get out of the way
Like
of
that
the
is
armies.
just every time I watch Hearthstone, I think I learn it, and then I stop watching the stream, and then the next time I watch a Hearthstone stream, I'm like, wow, I have no idea what the
Times
fuck's
like
going
these, you never
on.
know what tomorrow will bring.
As
Which
far as I
is-
can tell, it's just Magic the Gathering, right?
It's pretty much just Magic the Gathering, yeah.
I believe
Means
so.
you have land cards that you've got to put
No,
down, and then you
not
have
at the moment.
energy, and then you have
Used
to
to be.
accumulate that energy, and
Soon
then you
as a
play
beast had
cards.
built a nest nearby, the aldermen
spend that
start
energy on
collection,
moves,
or go to the Lord
basically.
for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking.
And there's,
the
like, other
Black
stuff you can
permission
do.
first. And
All my Magic knowledge has been picked up from watching my brother. So
I remember how to play Magic the
We might have
Gathering,
done something,
kind
not
of.
for free.
I do.
That's because I played a lot of like 7th edition when it was out.
I think that horse is just like fully straddling the fence now.
I have a guy. There's a guy who I work with who really loves Yu-Gi-Oh the Yu-Gi-Oh card game, and I was surprised because I honestly did not realize it was still around.
Please.
Yeah, it's still
I'm not
around,
decrepit
but
yet.
Like, and
it's-
people
Apparently.
play it.
Then I'll ask about
Yeah.
Yennefer.
I haven't played it in
Just
forever, and I
remember,
don't remember
we'd rather not
basically any
draw
of the
any
rules.
attention.
So
What's that about?
It's not
Blackburn's been out measuring the field.
it's not as insane as the rules in the show. So why bother?
yeah, pretty much.
Donald, you're dumber than
You can't literally kill someone with it.
I'm looking for someone.
and we see.
You can't summon the moon to like raise the tides, and then later destroy that moon to lower the tides.
If you lose the duel, you lose your soul. Oh, man. All I know about that.
We'll take you to the Shadow
Just
Realm.
want to talk.
Take you to the Shadow Realm, because we can't say death. That's censored, so it's Shadow Realm. Yes.
Pigs.
Man, censorship is hilarious. I don't care what anyone says, all that stuff was funny. Like the Dragon Ball Z, where they were just like, they could never say that people are dying, even though they're like being blown up. It's like, he's fine. He would fall off screen and be fine. Trust us. Even though he never shows up again.
Too bad it's Sunday. Tomorrow that building will be full of people.
Yeah, the whole city is empty because it's Sunday.
Take your time. Don't shut up.
Fine.
So yeah, I just fucking controlled this guy's mind so he would tell me stuff that he didn't want me to tell. He didn't want to
Yep.
tell me. So I gained experience.
Sneaky.
Good work. Good job.
Oh, look at this
I
cat!
wanna make sure the horse is
Oh! Oh, the cat doesn't like me! That's right, because animals don't like witchers. So it just starts backing up like a cat do. Can I pet the cat? Can I pet the cat? No, I can't pet the cat! This is the worst thing!
It's the
Why
worst
would you
game ever.
why would you include a cat button, or why would you include a cat if I cannot pet a cat? Dedicated cat petting button, please, in a future patch of this game that is no longer getting updates. Thank you.
You can pet cats in Assassin's Creed Origins because it's Egypt, so
This is why Assassin's Creed is a superior game series.
it's true.
Not
It
like
is.
everyone.
It's true.
And not just any woman.
It's been around longer, so that makes it more better.
2 snapsies.
Well, it took them a long time to develop that cat petting technology.
That's true.
Doesn't have it yet.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Maybe like by the time we get to Cyberpunk 3, we'll have it.
Hey, everybody pay attention to this guy I'm talking to right now, because he'll be important in like 80 hours. Just FYI.
Mentioned her name.
Isn't he gonna give you the Gwen deck, or is that a different guy?
No, that's a
I know
different guy. No, this guy is like super important in like 80 hours. I'm serious when I say like 80 hours from now, because he's part of the DLC.
What do you
Cool, I
do?
got a lemon.
I think it's funny that the new Assassin's Creed just steals all of these things that you see in The Witcher. Like, it's just like,
Got a profession
they
now.
thought The Witcher 3 was really good, so they just decided to do it. And even the location of the dialogue choices is the same as it is in this game specifically.
Yeah, Yeah, I noticed that.
Pretty funny. Yeah.
Oh shit, someone else made a much better open world than he did. Oops.
The only way a humble nerd
It's very
might
clear
hope
that that's
to
what
rise
happened,
against
yeah,
the
because like Origins added a bunch of Witcher stuff. Now they're adding even more Witcher stuff.
And runs into
Eventually
a
they'll just
very
make
patient Witcher.
a game that is just The Witcher 3, but you'll have a different outfit and it'll be France. Like,
Welcome to Assassin's Creed 10. In this one, you're assassinating dragons.
you have to assassinate this griffin, but don't confuse it with other things. It's different. It's an assassination contract. It's not a Witcher contract.
Oh no, the dragon has been elected pope.
Yes. Well, like they just put this. I mean, they straight up just put magic in the last one, and the next one will have wizards in it. So like,
you appeared,
fuck it, why not? Just put a dragon in.
And I mean, like, I fully stand by, like, my assertion that Assassin's Creed gets better the less historically accurate it gets. So just straight up, like, introducing griffins and dragons would be amazing.
I actually think all of the Assassin's Creeds would be immensely better if they just dropped that fucking modern day bullshit and just made it a period piece about killing historical figures.
I like historical stuff. I also, I don't know, they actually introduced a modern day character again for the first time in like literally a decade. There's actually a new character in the modern day, so maybe things are happening, but she only had 3 whole scenes in the last game, so I don't know what the deal is.
I mean, like, the problem is that, like, the last modern day character we had was so boring, and so were all of his friends.
He was Nolan North.
Assistant professor in
It's Nathan Drake.
Oxenford Academy.
Yeah, like Borland North.
Witcher.
Oh!
I'm looking for a woman. Long hair.
But yeah, like
black and white.
the entirety of the modern day stuff in the last game was a lady is an archaeologist. She finds a mummy, and then people try to kill her, and that's it.
No animus even? Wow.
There's an animus. She has the animus, and she's using it, and that's how she finds the mummy. But it's not like it's just a mummy. It's just there. She's an archaeologist, so she's using it to do archaeologist stuff.
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
But because there's so little of it, that's literally all it is. She's like, man, I bet there's something in this cave, and then she goes and finds it, and that's it.
Hey, that's a full character arc.
That's a full character arc. And then at the end, at the very end, Desmond's dad shows up, and he's like, you should be an assassin. And she says, okay, done.
Get the fuck away from me.
Right, who the fuck are you with your sweater?
You should be an assassin. I'm calling the cops.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war. What
He was literally trying to kill me. I am going to the embassy.
making moving speeches, but
Yeah, he's just like, you should be an assassin. Come on, let's go to the next game. It's over there. Go that way.
It's over here. It's just over here. Come on.
Yeah, it was really funny in Assassin's Creed 3 because like they had a lot of Assassin's Creed 3 has a lot of modern day stuff, including like whole actual like gameplay segments, but they didn't bother to like code in any new AI or combat for it, so everyone is fighting you with like sci-fi muskets and stuff like that.
We value our liberty in no
They have like some machine guns, but it's just like it fires really quick, one thing, and then they have to like reload it really slowly because.
Do not forget, architects from
The problem is that like the Templars trained all of their people on ancient in the Animus on ancient weaponry. So they're if you hand them a handgun, it's like, oh fuck, how do I do this? how do I tamp this?
Where's my black powder and my tamping rod?
Hey,
Where's my stick to put this handgun?
Dijon, you know what I just realized about this game? That the dialogue is way more interesting because it's not just one static camera of just watching a person talking with their arms crossed and just blabbing forever. It's like there's actual camera work here.
There's like cam work and emoting. People emote.
Yeah,
people have emotions in this game,
which is also being stolen in the new Assassin's Creed. It's really funny. I mean, you know what? Great. This is a good game. Like, steal from this. Great.
I mean, that's how games get better, I guess, is that one company makes a good game and the other goes, oh, we should stop making bad games. We'll just make that.
If you have a ton of money, like, why not copy one of the best games ever made?
Yeah.
Great.
Oh, now we're learning how to play Gwent. I think I skipped this tutorial.
I pretty much skipped it as well, like just now.
The Witcher 4 Battle Royale. That's what we need. 100 Geralts parachute down into a big field.
Yes, I was gonna say, like, I think there's only like 10 Witchers at most.
Yeah, it's just all him. Fine. Yeah, they all got killed in the first one, right? They all die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, by the way, it is worth noting, the first Witcher game is made in the Neverwinter Nights engine.
Jesus, really?
Yeah, they made it in that, and they had to license it from BioWare. Which is why it's published by Atari, because Atari owned the engine and everything, so it was cheaper that way.
How do I see what this card does? Oh, it's just 4. What does this card do? It's just 5. Okay.
Yeah, so that's why it has like a weird camera and the combat's all janky, because it's all hacked into the weird, like, single-player D&D engine. It's all built on top of it. It's weird. And I believe originally, like, they were hoping to, like, actually do some stuff for Neverwinter Nights, but ended up not doing it, so. But it was like cross-promoted with BioWare. They gave them a booth at E3 and stuff. So it's basically, like, it's actually thanks to BioWare that CD Projekt got as big as they did.
Glad they eventually got big enough to make better games.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, I think, like, their first big project was translating Baldur's Gate to Polish, I think. Like,
wow.
Yeah.
Wait, this is a Polish developer? I thought they were, like, Swedish.
Yeah, they're Polish.
I guess they're Polish, yeah.
In Warsaw.
It's not a Polish book, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you ever read about how, like,
the shit! Nilfgaard's win tie. Damn it! Fuck!
What?
Piss! I forgot that Nilfgaard's win ties.
The guy who wrote The Witcher sold it for a very small amount of money.
Yeah, he sold, like, it for a very small amount and didn't negotiate for, like any cut of the profits from the games.
Yes.
Because he was like, fuck, whatever.
Yeah, he thought they would never make anything, so he's like, I'll just get the money up front. It's fine.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that didn't work out. He's very upset about that, I think.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Did you know the guy who wrote Metro, like 2033? That guy, there's a scene in that's set in, like, the old Lenin library, and you can't go there. You're not supposed to go in there. It's a private thing, right?
Yeah.
It's like at the University of Moscow. So what he did was he pretended to be a journalist, and he, like, set up an interview with the director of the library, and he was like, I'll bring my camera so we can take some shots. And then he just took a bunch of pictures of the library so he could know what it was inside. Because he wanted to put some scenes in it, and nobody, like, you couldn't find any pictures, so he just, like, snuck in under false pretenses and took them himself.
It's amazing.
And when they made the game, he provided his pictures to the developers so that they would also know what it was like on the inside of the library, because nobody's allowed in except for, like, researchers at the university who have permission. So he's just like, I have pictures. You can have them. So yeah.
Yeah.
That sequence in the Metro games where you go to the Moscow State Library, where you go to the library. He was the guy who provided the pictures for that.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Secret illicit pictures.
Hey, I won.
Hey, congrats! I have literally no idea what just happened.
I won.
Cards going around the screen.
Yeah.
Hey, good job. I'm sure,
I completely
I'm sure
forgot that
it was difficult.
Nilfgaard's special ability is that they get to win ties. So I was like, yeah, 9. He'll have to like waste a card, and we both have 9. He'll have to waste a card and just to beat me. But no, Nilfgaard wins ties, and it's like,
Wow, that sucks.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Yeah, the
You'll
goal
be
is just
fine.
the goal is just to get a higher number than the people, and it's best 2 out of 3. But you don't get to draw more cards between rounds, unless your
So
card
it's
has
like it's blackjack, but more complicated.
a little bit.
It's triple triad, but less
Oh, God,
complicated.
Cat hates me.
Those are
I hate the
changes.
fact that cats hate me in this game. It's so sad. I just
Maybe there's a mod for that.
no, because I'm playing on PlayStation.
Oh, that's
I
unfortunate.
mean, there might be a mod anyway. Sure,
There might be.
Yes?
Just search for what's your 3 cat friend mod.
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun.
Feline set
Yes.
alternative
That
texture.
was more than a fiend.
I mean,
What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simple.
Is that his
Monsters
blood
were
on
bad,
his shoulder, or is that a
good.
monster blood?
No.
He got attacked by the griffin.
Oh, that's right.
He
Yes,
used
that's
to be
probably his
exactly
blood.
the same. You've
Yes.
just forgotten.
Do well not to
being
point
a
out
wolf
my
is a
age.
follower from a
You're
mod.
nearly a century
Why
old
can't I pet the
yourself.
cat? R/Witcher.
Cats don't like witchers.
No.
So.
Well, specifically, cats don't like Geralt.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a thing. Like they specifically bring up that that cats do not like Geralt. He is not a cat person.
You can mind control the cats.
Can.
Done drinking?
Mind control the cat.
Then fuck off.
Look, this is a role-playing game. I should be able to choose whether or not
Don't
my
want your
character
card
likes
here.
cats. This is 0 out of 10. No cats.
This character doesn't represent me at all.
Doesn't represent me. He's buff, he's got white hair, and he doesn't like cats. It's like 3 strikes, you're out. No.
Horses working witchcraft.
I mean, I do slay things.
Right. And I'm awkward and can't get a date, so.
And no one really
Very
likes them that much.
Yeah, and I love trading cards, so we're very similar in some ways, but
I like trading cards. I have this air around me, they feel uncomfortable.
People don't like me there, and they ask me to leave.
Oh, I see the horse stopped being really friendly with the fence here. So.
Well, I mean, you were playing that card game for a long time, probably finished.
Was it good for you, baby?
Or
I need some oats now. Oh yeah, oats.
Freak.
You can't attack this man. He's having
Can't
a nap.
attack that man, even though he's a damn jerk. Oh,
he's just gonna have a bit of a sit
You
down.
wouldn't attack a man having a nap, would you? That's rude.
You know what? I think it's weird that I was just thinking about D&D. It's weird they never made like any video games out of 4th edition. It'd be very suited to it.
yeah.
Didn't happen.
Yeah, they were planning on making like their own sort of Roll20 sort of deal, but that ended up not happening. And Roll20 was like, "Well, fine, we'll do it."
Not so fast,
Fine.
It's just like it would be very suited to computer games, but
Yeah, it would. It's like it would be very suited to like tactical RPG stuff.
Yes.
I think after a time, the creators just like stopped bothering with the cross-media stuff. We haven't gotten a movie either, which is sad.
We haven't gotten a Dungeons and Dragons movie. I mean, we did.
We did. We got several, actually. Yeah, I need you to.
More.
Jeremy Irons hanging out with Blue Lips guy.
Blue Lips guy.
Like, what's his name? I don't
be a
know.
dragon.
He had blue
Any
lips.
suspects?
Yeah, I don't remember. We really want to be a dragon.
Yeah, Jeremy Irons in that movie.
I know he had a weird thing in his ear.
That is an incredible performance from Mr. Irons. Where like does not give a shit,
That sort of thing.
even a little bit. It's astounding.
Bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. The humans can't
They
fathom.
burned down his workshop.
They think I'm
They
getting
did.
rich
They burned
off
down his
them.
workshop
They
because
burned down
they're
the
all
fucking
the
workshop.
jerks. They're all jerks. All of them.
Gotta solve the case.
Spit when I pass.
Oh, speaking of Scooby-Doo.
Solve the case of the rampant jerk.
I can find your
Supernatural crossed over with Scooby-Doo.
They did recently, didn't they?
Yeah, last a couple months ago they did it.
Who still fucking cares
The night of the fire.
about
About either of those
Supernatural
things.
and Scooby-Doo?
Supernatural.
Yeah, that's a step down for Scooby-Doo, to be quite honest. Like, you go from WWE to Supernatural, like, that's like Bush League.
I'm a fire starter.
Like-
Twisted fire starter. Hey, hey, hey.
It should cross over with, like, CSI or something. That'd be good.
Oh yeah, I should mention that, like, originally this game had, like, really fucking awful UI
from a tinder
issues
box.
where it was, like, way too big,
Arsonist
and
must
you
have
couldn't
lit his
adjust
torch
it,
in there, tossed
and
it
it
on
was
the
just,
roof,
like,
then fled
really
through
just
the orchard.
very, like, awfully laid out, and, like, later patches fixed it.
Hey.
I think that was, like, one of the patches, like, halfway
it's
through
like
their
Division.
stuff. Yep. I gotta use the bad at video game design button.
That's correct, yes.
That's what Heave was calling it. Bad at video game
He's
design.
correct, it's true.
It is
This is
true.
what you put in a game if you can't do visual design.
Large.
Just have a path that you follow.
Or just, like, have them lit up all the time. Like, it's, I
Better than a
think,
compass, I guess. Just pointing you in direction.
yeah. It's really funny that they copied some of these for Sniper Ghost Warrior 3, which is not really appropriate, but they did. So, there are scenes where you, like, find a car, and he does the Witcher thing, and he's like, victims? A soldier? What is it? And then you follow the tracks, and then there's just some guys you shoot, because it's just it's not an RPG, you just shoot people. But you shoot them at the end of some tracks, so it's very experimental and new. That game is so fucking stupid. Maybe I should let's play that game, actually. It'd
Maybe
be
you
pretty
should.
funny.
Maybe you should let's play Dog Island again.
No. No. I'm never gonna do that.
Why not? Come on.
It would be incredibly boring. For everybody. It's just dogs.
But they're good dogs.
Good
Well,
dogs,
sure,
Brent.
People like looking at dogs.
Like, they're good dogs, but it's like 20 hours of dogs. It's so long.
Look, you haven't seen my DVD collection. You don't know what I like to watch.
Unedited footage of a dog. That would be.
Whoa. Our arsonist's a
I
charmer,
mean, like, isn't it Norway?
T-John, why
where
there's
they-
like T-John, why is there like 3 terabytes of dogs just sitting around and looking cute? No reason.
Bitches all, and dwarves are the
where is it where they do like slow TV, where it's just like a guy builds a fire for 12 hours?
They forge
Like-
the blades the black ones put to our
No,
throats.
really though.
Am I not right?
It was like a big hit when they broadcast that. It was just a guy building a fire, and then at the end he lit it.
I give you gold. You don't.
It was very
kill me.
controversial because some people thought he didn't build the fire right.
A while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some.
It caused ripples through the fire-making community.
Norway, that's right. I was right. It's a whole genre of TV in Norway.
Magpies and dwarves.
Is Norway just like a massively stressed out people?
Can't buy me.
It says the first NRK, that's the Norway public broadcaster, did a show in 2009, which was the 7-hour train journey from Bergen to Oslo in real time. 12 20% of the population watched it. 1 million people.
I'm surprised it's Norway, not Germany. Like, Germany is the land of like simulator games.
That's true. That's true.
They'd eat that shit up.
Well, in Norway, they don't even want to do the thing. They just want to watch the thing. Apparently. In 2011, they did the 134-hour voyage from Bergen to Kirkenes by boat, and they just broadcast it.
134 hours, huh?
2.5 million people, half the Norwegian population, watched the program.
Norway? What are you doing?
Yes, this boat. I gotta watch it.
Norway? Norway, are you okay?
It says the peak was when 700,000 people watched the boat pull into Trollfjord. That's the exciting part. That's when you gotta watch it.
The peak was when every man, woman, and child was simultaneously watching this stupid boat.
Well, not all at the same time, but they all did watch it, you know. You gotta work and stuff, but when you're at home, you watch the boat.
That's what phones are for.
This guy, holy shit. Do I really have to, like, walk him the entire way? Okay. Maybe I should have just taken the money from him.
A week-long show depicting a cruise of a paddle steamer. Great. See, like, this is a whole genre, and you could totally do that with whatever it was that started this conversation that I forgot. But I'm sure it's true.
What's going
the
on?
dog watching.
Yeah, just like a show that's just some dogs. Like,
yeah.
Listen, dogs are good.
Like a dog park, right?
Cast your boring LP on live television, and the Norway will love it.
Yes.
This is how you repay me.
A 20-hour broadcast of this terrible dog video game.
The dog video game.
Your time, please.
No!
It's the Dog Island.
I was drunk! Didn't know what I was doing!
Oh man, Dog Island is funnier, like, in concept than... I mean, like, it's funny, but it's so... It's so chill that I just don't think you could, like, make it
was important to the garrison.
entertaining.
Destroying it was
You
sabotage.
just dig things up.
No trial needed here. Just a tree.
Because that's what dogs do.
Wow, they're like, they don't even try him. He just, like... Wow, holy shit.
Villagers will really love you now.
Just a tree.
No, I don't give a flying fuck about them. You know, I hated the black ones at
Look,
first,
this
but
is
gave
dark
everybody else
fantasy, so that means
Now I'm
everyone is a
thinking they might
dick.
just bring order to this
All the
place.
time.
Teach
Put
these
you under a
layabouts
tree
some
and if an
manners.
apple falls on
But
you.
enough
That's what
about
makes
that.
it for adults.
Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil still holds, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need
Don't bang something out on your anvil right in
first.
front of me, dude. Come on, that's just wait till you're private to get that to do that. Come
A
on.
return
Jeez.
customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
Show me your
Show me what you got.
wares. What do you got?
Look, man,
What
I
do you
got-
got? I can get
Man, I got a
saddle.
stockpile that is all, if you know what I mean.
Can get saddlebag.
Nice.
Saddle.
A return customer. Like, I'm just standing here.
I never left.
Right.
I didn't return, I never left.
I'm losing
I
my...
was too busy pounding me on.
I've got no short-term memory, Geralt.
Oh, I don't have enough to buy these. Oh no.
You can't even buy a shirt. Buy a saddle. Put it on your
I
horse.
can't. That's what I was looking at. I can't afford the saddle. I only have 160 and it costs 186.
You gotta go do some Witcher jobs then.
So long.
Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. You know, it took me a super long time the first time I played this to learn like how you're supposed to get more carrying capacity. Dude, it took an embarrassingly long time before I realized, oh, you can buy saddlebags for Roach, and that like doubles your carrying capacity.
Somehow, yes.
Well, the assumption is that that you put it in Roach's saddlebags, and Roach is just like always there in the background, waiting and watching. So
there's a dog.
They stab you, take that.
It's a border collie. When I was a kid, we had a border collie. They're good dogs.
Something I wish that was like a feature of this game is that in every single cutscene, like Roach was just somewhere in the background. No matter what cutscene, no matter where you were.
Shows up. Just appears.
He's there. He's just always on camera.
He's always there. He's always present. You just gotta whistle and your horse appears.
Like even like the flashbacks still there.
Oh jeez, no. Okay, it's just really dark because it's raining. So, like, I thought it was like, man, it turned to night really quick, but no, it's like noon. So it's just raining really hard.
Everyone's still outside though.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Well, I mean, when you're a peasant, what was the rain gonna make your life more shitty?
That's fair. Have you played Kingdom Come, Colin?
Oh no, I'm all get dirty for the mud.
You didn't what?
No, I did. I'd never played it.
Okay. But Dijon said something that I didn't hear.
No, I was making. There's nothing.
Okay. I did play it. I bought it. And it's clear they also were inspired by this, but mostly their inspiration, bizarrely, was Oblivion, the Elder Scrolls 4. So it's very
kind of bland.
It's kind of bland. Landscape's pretty boring. And everyone looks ugly and is sad.
Everyone looks like a mutated potato.
Yes. Everyone is a potato man. And you level things by doing
Everyone's a Mr. Potato Head with the same voice.
Yes. Yes. It's weird because like they tried to come up with this really complicated combat system, but the trick is either you just get a mace and hit them on the head and then they fall over, or you shoot them. And in either case, like their entire combat system goes out the window. But because of the way that like stamina and blocking works, those are the only things that work on the high level enemies. So you just like whack them on the head and they just fall down asleep.
Yeah, the counters are like really high levels.
But a funny thing is that like if you're in a duel, knocking someone out does not count as winning. So you have to not hit them in the head, and you have to hit them somewhere else so that you can actually kill them instead of knocking them out and then somehow losing the fight because you can't kill sleeping people. It's a very polished game for it to. Man, there's just monsters like right by the town. It's very poor.
Well, it's a ransacked town, so
it's poor urban planning. That's what it is.
Generally, you build your town away from the Drowner camp, but you know.
Maybe they're like good customers or something.
Man, it is so pretty. Like the seaside view is so pretty.
It's very pretty.
If you ignore the corpses, it's so pretty.
I thought you were complimenting the game engine, but which would be fair. Also, it is a very pretty game.
If I also ignore the corpses, it's so pretty.
Yeah,
it's so pretty.
It's weird how jaded you get so quickly, because like I built a computer last fall, right? And it was on a budget too, but so it can't like run everything super well. But even so, like everything suddenly looks amazing, and then this year it's like, I don't know, whatever. It looks like a video game. Like it was like an epiphany, and it's just gone. It's weird. You just get used to it, I guess.
I like that they have like seaweed pubes or whatever, so they hide their monster dongers.
It's just like those ghouls in Fallout 3, you know, they went crazy, but they still wore loincloths because otherwise you would see their dicks, and nobody wants that. some people want that, but no sane people.
It's called original sin. It causes all of us to cover up.
That's fair. Ghouls are not safe from original sin. That's not a thing.
Look more dreams.
You know what?
Well,
like religion is such a myth. Having like religion and stuff in Fallout would be much more interesting than any of the stuff they do. But there is, especially
not a big part of it.
Yeah, Far Harbor. There's a lot of religion in that because like one of the factions is a religious group, but other than that, I don't know. The Children of the Atom, the poorly thought out religion that was like a joke in Fallout 3 is now suddenly a major part of the plot. It's weird.
Can you not spoil that, please? I actually have not played the DLC to any. I've pretty much not played any DLC to Fallout 3 aside from Mothership Zeta and the.
No, it's in the DLC to Fallout 4.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well then, go ahead, spoil away. I'm not gonna ever fucking play that.
You're never playing, so.
I'm never fucking playing that in my life.
Yeah, the Children of the Atom is like there's a church in Megaton that's like 2 people. And
yeah,
that's
I know.
A joke.
It's like 5 people, but yeah.
Yeah, like there's a DLC in Fallout 4 called Far Harbor, which is very similar to
Point Lookout,
the Swamp DLC in Fallout 3. Yeah, Point Lookout.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is similar in that it is absolutely the best DLC of the game.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, it's great.
But yeah, there's like a humongous Children of the Atom cult in there.
Yeah, with like actual characters in it, and they're like hanging out in a nuclear submarine hangar because it's full of radiation. My favorite quest line in there is there's a guy who's like, his brother hires you to get him away from it because he's like, the radiation's like killing him, and that's stupid. Like religion is crazy. This is ridiculous. And you can talk to the guy, and you can be like, it's his religion. He can do what he wants, and that still counts as succeeding at the quest. Because you can just be like,
he's really pretty happy where he is.
Yeah, like he's probably gonna get cancer and die, but like you can't mess with people's religion. So
is literally everyone else in the Fallout wasteland.
Yeah.
Well, some people are resistant to it, and it's sort of explained that most of the people in the Church of Atom are like resistant to radiation, so they're like cool with it. But he's not. But he's like, it's my faith, so you know, I gotta do it. They helped him get off the drugs. Now he's dying of cancer in a nuclear submarine hangar, but he doesn't do drugs.
Guess he's mine.
This guy's just wearing tighty whities. What?
Bastian fought the black
Hold
ones
on,
in a battle
you're,
just outside the village.
Dude, your shorts are way too short, especially for a man of your shoulder width.
But look at that ass. He's got to show it off, man.
I'd walk the battlefield if
I
I were
was
you.
very greasy.
No, it's just because it's raining.
What happened to this guy?
I think this man has been dipped in wax.
So I took a torch, tried to chase him off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten
I'll just
alive
finish
if it weren't
wrestling a
for
pound of
Hassan
bacon. Don't judge me.
Listen, guessing you carry those swords for more than the show. Come with me.
He sells popcorn at the local movie theater. That's why.
Fine, I'll help you.
Sometimes I just pop in the popcorn
Been
maker.
a few days
you know?
since the battle. Chances
I
we
made
find
my
you
clothes out of
alive or slain.
nylon.
Very slim.
You would have thought, but I want to find his body at least.
Nylon? What is
So
this?
Bastian don't rot there in the sun with the black ones. Meet me
That's
on the hill,
weird,
over
yeah.
the
Why does he look like
We
that?
got the
Because it
things, not
was
stupid
raining, and
ones.
now it's done raining, so he just instantly dried out.
That's a really bad.
Transition.
Oh, okay. He's just. Oh, well, all right, cool.
Excuse me while I absorb this water. Okay, I'm done.
That was a really. That was not great right there.
Listen, and we still had a lot to learn about rain physics in giant open world RPGs in 2015.
Yeah, brain. How does it work? I don't know.
It wasn't until 2018 we finally felt comfortable enough to move on to snow.
No, we've moved on to grass in 2018.
I had grass too. There's a lot of snow.
There's a lot.
Man, this dude's pearly white boxers are distracting. You're so bright.
Why aren't you wearing pants? I just want to scream that at him.
Actually, if you watched E3, you would know that Just Cause 4 people explained the new frontier is wind. Wind is the future of open world games.
Okay.
Yeah, their whole presentation was just, it'll have new wind physics.
And the war's just started.
We put wind in Just Cause 4. Please buy it. It was really shocking. Yeah, that was their whole thing.
It's a big tornado.
They can float around.
Too, I think.
His body must
Yeah,
be
all weather. We finally figured out rain, so now we're just like, hey, we can just do all weather now.
Right.
Oops, all weather.
The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields.
I hate when all the weather happens at
each other
once.
in
That's the
battle.
worst part.
There was just a few
It's
of them.
raining
We looked at
and
the flowers,
snowing
we'll
and
find
also
Bastion
sunny
quick.
out. What?
There's a tornado.
It's a snow-nado.
Yeah, snow-nado.
Shield, especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hassan will catch the scent and lead us to Bastion. Come on. The sooner we get this done, the better.
Alright. So we gotta go in there and we gotta find, like, fucking a shield for this dog to sniff. There's a bunch of, like, ghouls over here, so let's go ahead and start killing them, I guess.
I gotta go make dinner, I think, actually. So
Alright.
rather than torment you with the sound of pots and pans, I'm a disconnect. So.
Oh, jeez. It's like you don't even like me anymore.
No.
Don't say that.
Short 5-second break from you.
Come on, Hassan. Can you smell Bastion, boy?
Oh, fine. Right. Whatever. Okay.
No, it's fine. You go ahead and you make your dinner.
I'm gonna make
lunch dinner.
Go.
Dinner. Yes.
What's even the like lunch dinner version of brunch?
Dunch?
No, I thought dunch was when you hold somebody underneath the bed covers and then fart.
That's sometimes I will put my dunch in the oven.
That him.
Made with sun. Come on, Hassan. Can you smell Bastion, boy?
That him.
I mean, do you think the neighbor's son might want their... No?
Made
Okay.
with sun.
How many fucking shields do I need to
Come on, Hassan.
have the
Can
dog
you smell
sniff?
Bastion, boy?
How many neighbor's sons are there?
It's the neighbor's son. It's the neighbor's son. It's the neighbor's son.
Our neighbors were very horny. They had lots of sons. We only have one neighbor.
Keep picking up blunt axes, which, one, nice, but two, is there, like, literally any other loot in this game?
You're the only one with a sword ever.
I mean, at this point, I'd believe it. Nice.
Yeah, we haven't really figured out how to make that yet. We can make shitty axes. Basically it, though.
I found a monster liver. Fuck. More shields. Wait, oh, there's a red thing.
Skin's burned off. Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Oh, yeah. Bastion was big, broad-shouldered. This one seems smaller, but maybe it's the fire did that.
I highly doubt the fire changed his molecular structure, dude. Well, okay, I think it may have made it a bit more, like, charred.
He
but...
found him! Hussar's caught
It
his
burned
scent.
off his shoulder pads. Oh,
No.
love those shoulder pads. He was always playing fantasy football.
So that...
It's like regular football with wizards.
You know, I never did check out, like, that stuff that sword that I got. Oh. Let's see. +3. Okay, sure. Why not? Seems better.
But there is more. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield."
Oh my god.
Now shit.
Oh,
That is
it's the
unfortunate.
two boys.
The cretin.
They managed to get along, even though they're on opposite ends of the war. Aw, it's a story as old as time. Next thing you know, the Germans and the Allied forces will call a temporary truce on Christmas and just snowball fight each other. And then the next day, go back to killing them killing each other.
It's all because of Doctor Who.
Mm-hmm.
And then got hit in the head.
Wait, really?
Couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
Is that a fucking plot point from Doctor Who? Is that he caused that to happen?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
This is.
We can't just have one nice thing to happen in humanity. It has to be the Doctor's doing.
This place.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rose in here. Alone he'll die. And he can't go back to his home. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my liaison.
It's just like really dumb episode where the Doctor is
Bastion only made it with the Black One's
like
help.
he's like in the future, and this is right before he regenerates into a lady.
Make us out to be.
Has that happened yet?
And he encounters this. Oh yeah, I think that already happened. I think the season's technically started.
Field.
If I remember correctly.
That accent.
But
fine, I'll take him in.
yeah, he like
Thank you,
meets
Witcher.
like this mysterious force that's
Your
like
reward.
kidnapping people from various parts of time, and a bunch of shit happens that doesn't matter because at the end of the episode, they find out that the mysterious force is literally just cataloging people. It's not evil.
Oh yeah,
Like a library of all people.
I heard about that. Yes, it's patently very dumb.
And then at the end, when with this soldier dude who got kidnapped gets returned, his fate is averted because like the soldiers called a truce for Christmas, and they lived happily ever after.
Who got so bad?
God. Like I saw like the only Doctor Who I've seen was like a good deal of the David Tennant version, which like had a lot of good episodes to be honest. And I'm kind of glad I stopped because oh god, like this apparently got so bad.
Let's see, what other secondary quests can I do? Well, none, but I can do this Witcher contract. I can go hunt a ghost.
That's it, Roach.
I think I remember this one.
Yeah, this one's good.
Yeah, this is what I'm thinking of. This is a good one. Hey, it turns out like most of all of the quests in The Witcher are pretty good, even the side quests.
Yeah.
They like involve interesting characters, interesting stories. Wow, imagine that.
My favorite one, I forget if it's the base game or not, but there's this one guy, he's like, there's a dragon who's killing everybody, and it turns out it's a wyvern, because like dragons don't really exist in The Witcher anymore. And if you tell him that it was just a wyvern, he's like, I'm only going to pay you half of what we agreed on, because a wyvern doesn't sound nearly as terrible as a dragon. But if you tell him that it was a dragon, he's like, wow, I'm glad you killed it. Here's the full payment, as promised.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Sweet, I gained an ability point. That's right. There's these things all over the world where, like, you just straight up gain a level. So...
it's collectibles.
Yeah. But they're, like, good collectibles.
The collectibles that actually do things for you. Wow, imagine that.
Yeah. Let's see,
I hope that's another thing that the new Assassin's Creed takes from this game, is collectibles that actually matter.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's
wow, I
see.
kind of don't want to collect 100
a
pieces
day,
of paper.
vitality regenerates by 10. Crossbows suck. Metabolism boosts. Bonus from place of power lasts indefinitely. That's actually a pretty good one. Eating food regenerates vitality for 20 minutes? Holy shit!
That's pretty good.
That's really fucking good. I might take that because, damn.
Yeah, it's really, that's God, that's actually extremely good.
That's like fucking amazing.
Just like constantly regenerating your vitality.
I don't think it's even a question anymore. Yeah, I'm taking that. Holy shit. Yeah, I want to acquire this ability. This ability's awesome. Kicks ass. Guess what? This bread's gonna work on me for 20 minutes now.
Nest. Ought to just destroy it.
I can just chew this piece of meat forever.
Where is... How do I make a bomb? I need to make a bomb. Ingredients missing. Oh. Okay.
Oh.
I do like that when you make something, you just have it forever.
Yeah, that's nice. You don't have to constantly like micromanage your like stock of things.
Yeah.
Unlike certain Assassin's Creed games. Bombs. I mean, at least on the plus side, the bombs were mostly useless, so you didn't have to bother keeping stock
Oh my
of things.
god, this food thing is just I'm pretty sure this food thing is going to break the game immediately.
Wow, that was quick.
Go for it.
Like, food lasts for 20 minutes and regenerates even during combat. Oh jeez, I'm just gonna travel through the woods, aren't I? Oh, okay.
Slow now. Whoa.
I mean, might as well travel through the woods. There's stuff to do in here, so.
Long way.
Got that ghost to find.
Yeah, well, one I've got the
Question
ghost to
marks to look
find.
at.
Oh shit, I'm just at the edge of the world. Okay, that's why it won't let me do that.
Oh yeah, I got too many devils.
Yeah. This is just... I still cannot get over the fact that it's just like, food lasts forever now. Congratulations. There's literally no reason not to take this perk.
And want to regenerate like your health constantly forever? I guess.
I mean, sure, I mean, it sounds kind of broken, but whatever.
I mean, I don't want to... I don't want to turn you down on it, I guess.
And like, yeah, the thing where it's like the signs just last forever, but you can only have one at a time is also pretty good. But like, food regenerating health for 20 goddamn minutes.
It might as well be forever.
Yeah, like...
So like, presumably you're gonna get more than one piece of food every 20 minutes.
Catching snails.
Slow now.
And like, yeah, I can just like, even though cheese is kind of shitty. Like, I could just chow down on a piece of cheese and just regenerate all of my health forever. You're welcome. This cannot have been in the base game. This has to be something that was added.
Yeah, that strikes me as a extremely overpowered DLC thing.
Greetings, good man. Having trouble with your well? That's what I read.
Hey, Odalyn, can I have a single piece of food? I'll be good for next year.
Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why?
I'm more like a frog. I metabolize things very slowly.
Because earlier on we drew our water from the river. But
actually, I think at that point you're
floating
like
in it after the
one
battle
piece
is
of
turned
bread
noxious.
keeping you full for 20 minutes is
My dog's
metabolizing
drank
things on a
half
regular
picture.
speed.
Dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by
I would think.
Herbalist claims you
Well, I
find
mean,
food
how
with a
long
drink.
is a day in the winter
And
time?
not beer nor cider, but
24
water.
hours?
Clear, pure water.
Or do you mean like in the
And where
game?
am I to get that if
Like,
not from the
how
well?
Like in our time.
But first,
In
the
our time.
ghost's got to be driven
24
away.
hours is the same because
Don't let
fantasy
anyone
writers are
near.
boring. They can't think of anything.
This ghost.
But a
Describe
day-night
it for
cycle
me.
only takes like 20 minutes, doesn't it?
It's awful frightening.
Oh, you mean like that?
Awful.
Yeah.
what does it
Probably
look
an
like?
hour.
It looks like a woman,
Okay, so
but fresh from the grave.
Keeps you full for like
Yeah,
a third of a
dirty
day.
dress,
Yeah, that
all
sounds like a
rags.
normal
That makes
metabolism.
sense.
Flaking off its bones.
yeah, so you.
Oh no! I took a prick to have normal people's stomach.
Wraith.
Egads!
So that Geralt just isn't constantly having to shove food in his face.
I feel for you, but this is my job. So let's talk about my pay.
Something not right with the coin.
So now every time there's a cutscene, I'm just gonna be looking out every window to see if I see a horse lurking.
Where's this well?
Forget about me? It's me, your old friend, Roach.
It's abandoned now. No one ventures there on account
Hey,
of the ghost
Rose,
being
who
about.
are you talking to?
Drive it off.
Hey.
Please.
Hey, what's doing there?
I like the fact that he goes through so many horses in his life that he just doesn't even fucking bother naming them anything different. He just wants to remember the one name, so he just names all of his horses Roach. That's the explanation as to why his name is Roach. Because all of his horses' names are Roach. By the way, I am playing like some sort of fucking kleptomaniac because you can, like, yeah, this stuff takes up inventory space. But guess what? You can sell that and get a shitload of money and never have to worry about money basically ever.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll go take this. I'll go take care of this ghost for you. Just make sure you have the payment ready. Geralt says, grabbing all the food off of this man's table.
He doesn't even bother seeing what's valuable or not. He just opens up a bag and just starts shoving it armfuls at a time inside, like a cartoon.
Sir, you're just stealing on the napkins. Well, I'm gonna need this.
They're important Witcher things.
Yeah,
Yes.
I gotta fight a napkin beast. It's weak to these. Look, I gotta make a potion.
The infamous well. Strange. No sign of a ghost. Maybe it only shows at a certain time of day.
Find the spirit that haunts the well. So I need to...
It only shows up at certain times of day.
Grass around
That's
the
a
well
hint.
scorched.
It's almost like this is a ghost that only shows up at night.
Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. All signs point to a noon wraith.
To a noon wraith! A wraith that only shows up at noon! That's right, I gotta...
That embrace is so punctual.
Yep. Although it is a bitch, like, if you're running late and, like, you know, it only shows up exactly at noon. For, like, only a couple minutes. And then it's like, well, you weren't here at noon. And it's like, I was 5 minutes late! My card wouldn't start.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like it took a long time to brush my hair. Geralt, why do you care so much about brushing your hair, Geralt? Look, it's important. Geralt, you don't bathe, like, hardly ever. I still have to brush my hair.
My favorite thing about this game is that Geralt's beard grows in real time. So, like, if you don't shave for a week, then you start having some scruff. And then if you don't shave for, like, a month, Geralt just has, like, a full-on beard. And it's great. And then you can shave it off and then start it all over again. But why would you? The beard is great.
And you get Agent Honor.
Yeah. Beard's great. Why would you ever shave it? So that's my theory, is that the beard is great. Don't at me.
My theory. I mean, like Big Daddy Geralt is the platonic ideal of Geralt, I guess.
A journal might be useful.
Need to learn about the glossary, I guess. Bestiary.
Backstory things.
Yeah. Necrophages, drowners, and ghouls.
Oh.
Let's see, let's go back down to the bestiary, see what we have to deal with the Noon Wraith. Moon Dust and Spectre Oil. But I don't think I can make either of those things yet.
Something's tied.
Which sucks. I need my oils. My oils.
Oh, I need to get real greasy to fight this thing. Gotta slip out of its grasp.
I need...
Geralt, you don't have to wrestle every
Arenia.
To this place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world.
I found a hair. Like myrtle petals. Oh boy, that's not what I needed at all, actually.
Hard to have one now.
Yeah. Like when I inevitably need something to those with.
Hey, when you fight the Dinner Wraith,
Yeah.
you'll be very happy you got those petals.
Mm-hmm. The Dinner Wraith is the distant cousin of the Noon Wraith, who only shows up at dinner, but only at the most inconvenient of times. It
doesn't even attack you, it just knocks on your door repeatedly. You have to get up every single time.
Like, I think I left my things here. No, you didn't. I think I did, actually.
A man. Stabbed
Yeah,
with a
just
knife,
let me
spot.
wander around a couple of the rooms. I'll find it. And then you have to like follow it around because you feel weird just letting the wraiths just wander around your house, even though like you don't really think the wraith's gonna steal anything, but you feel like you have to accompany it anyway.
Yeah.
And then like your dinner's just sitting there on the table getting cold, but like you're just following this wraith around as it like paws through the couch. Like looking for this thing that you're pretty sure you're like you would have you definitely probably would have noticed.
Someone who was still alive.
Like if there was a tombstone in your couch, but I mean it's still pretty sure it's there. And you feel awkward just like saying no. Because like what if it is? You never checked.
Exactly. You never know. You just never know.
Fought for her life.
No.
No body in sight.
That is the true
but
horror.
Might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades. Another print by the well. Bloodstains. Almost faded. But the line's taut. Something's not right. A corpse.
Aha!
Hanged by the bucket rope.
Hanged by the bucket rope.
Woman the journal belonged to. Must be. Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the
How
teeth.
can you tell what her age is just by looking at her stupid bones?
Need to cremate the remains.
What? Is that a thing that you can do?
Before I do, though. Was she wearing a bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off.
Yes,
Gotta jump
like,
down there.
I'm not sure if you can do it that accurately, but
I mean, Geralt just sort of like, wow. Yep, she's 30.
Wide pelvis. Need to cremate.
like, especially not 30. Like once you get past like 20, you can't tell the difference. Wait a second, she has 30 and 30 tattooed onto her bones. I'll be right back.
Okay. Can't believe. Jesus. All my friends abandoning me. How are you guys in chat today? Like, how is it? How's it going, y'all?
Lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well. Lovely craftsmanship.
I know there's people watching.
But I'll have to
Don't
burn it
you
with the body
guys
to get rid of the
ignore me
noon wraith
when I
for
ask
good.
you how you're doing?
Better do it near the well.
Fuckers. I asked you a question. I'm just kidding. If you don't want to talk, it's fine. I don't force anybody to talk in here. It's like, if you're not comfortable talking with like a bunch of strangers on the internet, then don't do it. You won't imagine like the horrible gnarled claw I have to do in order to make this swimming function properly. Kinda sucks. Whoa. Hey. Nervous about getting blood work done? I mean, that's to be expected. Everybody hates getting blood work done. My mom gets it done all the time and she hates it. So, it's fine. Well, she doesn't have to do it so much anymore.
Brew some wraith oil. Drink some potions.
Diabetes got, like, she's gotten down to like pre-diabetic levels, so she doesn't really need to do that sort of stuff anymore. I think, well, it's not that she doesn't have to do it anymore. It's just like I think it's far less often that she has to do it.
And the bracelet. Igni.
I just gotta wait till noon. Not. Ah, beautiful.
Hey, I think it worked.
I found her, my waifu. Oh, jeez. There we go. Killed her.
She's gone. For good.
Ah, sweet. Oh, that's right. I go here. Oh, okay, I can't even unlock it because I... Yep. Sorry, eating food to regain health forever is a little bit better than 50 vitality. Let's go to the world map. Fast travel. Oh.
Alright, I'm back.
Hi.
Had to grab a drink and another piece of shitty pizza.
Oh, sweet. Shitty pizza's actually the worst and I hate it. So.
Well, it's cold shitty pizza, so it's edible at least.
You're one of those people, eh?
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches.
I mean, I can only eat cold pizza if it's shitty pizza. Like, if it's good pizza, it's terrible. Like, cold.
Yes.
It's like god-awful.
But I await the
But,
repair
like,
of
for
my
some
wagon.
reason, like, chilling a
As time
shitty pizza
passes,
just makes it,
my
like, super
losses
edible.
grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half free.
Let me have
Let's
a look
see
at your
if
stock.
he has any
Yeah, okay.
trading cards for me to buy. He does not.
Cranberry
He does
juice in
have
this.
like
Oh, well.
more stuff. Gear level, stamina, and inventory fate. So let's get some stuff sold. Yes. Sell this Witcher sword. Oh.
Did Roach ever actually die, like, in a game?
I don't think Roach has died in a game, no.
Just dies between games.
Yeah. Oh, here's like other. Okay, I can just sell all this junk.
God damn it, I thought I muted myself. Shit, oh well. I would have just straight up cough in the microphone.
You did mute yourself.
Oh, I did? Well,
Yeah.
I guess I just subconsciously unmuted myself then.
Take care.
Oh, I forgot to buy horse stuff. Whoops. Let's talk to him.
Greetings.
Yeah.
Let me have a look.
Right. I have money for you.
I'm offering currency in exchange for goods.
Yes. Give me the saddlebags. I want the saddlebags. I want to equip saddlebags to my horse so I can carry more garbage. And you just slid back to where you were supposed to be. Whoop.
Let's go, my spot needs me. popular died on the way back to his stall.
How do I get stuff for Roach on equipped? Oh, okay. There we go. Thanks for the stuff for Roach. It's been a pleasure, I guess. I keep confusing which button is jump and which button is run. So it occasionally looks like Geralt's just really happy. Hooray.
Yay, I got prezzies for my horse. Oh, he's gonna be so happy on his birthday.
Not even his birthday. I'm just getting them because he's a nice boy.
Every day's a birthday when you're loved.
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I like this new characterization for Geralt. It's like this nerd.
If they
Like
do,
in front of
you know
people,
who to
he's
contact.
just very, very serious and stoic. But as soon as he gets away from people, like,
Volker.
I hope he
Names
likes
ring
these
a
oats I
bell.
got him.
I don't
Roach, I mean.
Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once.
Oh gosh, you know, Rhodes is really picky about the thing that he likes.
The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you,
It seems like whenever I buy Oates new treats, it's just a 50-50 chance if he's gonna eat them. You know what I mean? And Phil's just staring at him.
How about that? Never expected to get a dowry.
That's why people don't
I
like you,
suppose I
Witcher.
never give one to a witcher.
Oh, hush.
Strange times these, wouldn't you say? Strange and sad.
Oh, I still haven't leveled up. Jeez. It takes a while for you to level up in this game. Oh, I guess the only thing I have left to do is either quest or explore. And guess what? Guess what I'm doing? I'm gonna go exploring. Let's go. There's some question marks on my map. There's a bunch of question marks on my map. Wow. Go check out these question marks.
Are they question marks?
Get out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Horse stamina. You know, Roach, we really need to talk about your stamina. Whoa, what's this? West. What's going on with this red dot up here? I guess they're gone now. Okay, well, it's a long red dot.
I'll miss you.
Anyone home?
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key.
Gosh, Roach ain't got a pickle.
It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Standing on the window, peering at the goings
I had to
on.
go find this woman's pot. I hate level 1 quests. Oh my god.
There he was,
It's like,
coming
I'm the
my
butcher
way.
of Blaviken. Why am I looking for your fucking pot?
Grabbed me pan for protection, see?
And it's like not even the fun pot that we get to smoke later.
Ran. Got any birch bark by chance?
Do you at least get to slay the
Lilac
pot?
berries or even a few coals?
I like how
says
Geralt
I.
took a step away and this woman
Must be
just
right
keeps
daft
insisting
to
on getting
pester
closer.
folk at night with
It's
such
really good.
foolery.
It's really good characterization.
Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn.
Stolen by a pot wraith that only appears at 420.
What's he doing? Frying in
You know
the
what
dark?
this
got
what
a
this
soft
character
heart,
has
so I gave
that
it to
that is strangely absent from another game I may be that I may be playing.
Interesting. What happened then?
Character.
Another
Character.
rode
She
up
has a
to the
character.
hut.
She's a character. She has a character.
Only
I can
the
tell
first fella
what
left. Locked
her
the door, hopped on his
worldview is
horse,
simply
and that
by
were
how
all I
she's
saw of
talking
him.
and how
And me
she's
pan.
interacting with Geralt
black
and
with
how
swords
she's
not
like
worth
moving and
much, I
stuff.
suppose.
And I know
Well, I
what her
know
deal
what
is,
though.
and it's like, wow, character motivations
Bring
make
an
sense
old
in this
widower
game.
Pan. I could never break down
All
that
three
door
people
myself.
have characters. Sometimes they're good, and sometimes they want to kill you.
Fear to go in any road.
And sometimes they're Moira,
Such
who
a
does have a character,
stench wafting
almost.
out. Methinks
Yeah.
the other fellow.
There's the three character traits: good, bad, and Moira.
Never
hi, Si.
taken on a
Hey, Si.
band contract.
Damn,
Fine, I'll
this
go
woman.
in, look around.
She's very
You should
clearly
leave,
setting you up
just in case.
for a trap.
No,
No,
she's a good lady.
actually not. She's actually super good.
She's just a little overbearing and misses her pot.
Did she actually tell you what her pan looked like?
I mean, it's a pot. What is it? What else is it gonna look like?
Well, I don't know. She could have a white pot or a black pot or a green pot. We don't want to bring back the wrong one.
Well, time to blow this woman's door open, I guess. Woman, I hope you have enough money to pay me after. I hope you have enough I hope you have enough money to pay for a new door after you
I
pay
appreciate
me.
that we had to use Witcher magic to punch a door.
Yeah.
I appreciate that we just go in through the window. It's open.
Explains the stench.
Oh, there's dead people in here.
Interesting.
Oh dear.
What's that, dearie?
Well, maybe it was a cat. Hey, did you know there was a dead man in your house? No.
I found her pot.
The priceless
Yay.
frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
Nice and clean.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
What? He stole a frying pan for that?
Yeah.
Could just use his own blood? God.
Listen, it's not a weird dwarf map there, Dijon. Come on. I wish that it would let me... oh, well, there goes another bread I'll be eating for 20 minutes.
Okay, this seems kind of dumb.
It's not letting... Because the candle's so close to this loot that it won't let me grab it. So guess what? I won't...
Do you like swing the? Do you swing the camera around to like?
I tried, but it wouldn't let me.
I guess you just mash on X and hope that you get them.
Soldier might have.
Yep. How goes the witching hours? We're currently searching for a pot, which we found immediately.
We also found a man.
Yeah, a dead man.
Yes, I have also found several other things. Hold on while I go get the town
I
guard.
could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
Soot's just what the gentleman needed. He scraped it off, made ink out of it.
And
Thanks,
and
ma'am.
the other fellow.
Dead.
It's sorry he cleaned your
Boys and
pot.
bury him outside the village.
Ma'am, I didn't come here to hear about your self-esteem issues.
Dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about. You've earned a token of thanks.
How exactly is she going to explain a dead man in her house?
Well, she isn't. She's going to bury him, apparently.
Yeah. Oh, I got some bread, I guess.
That makes up for the bread we weren't able to steal from her.
Oh, baked apple ×5 as well, and bread ×5.
Oh, maybe I'll make a nice apple.
Can you put the apple in the bread? Apple sandwich?
Apple sandwich.
Ooh.
Okay, so
You just
no
take a piece
lie.
of white bread,
No,
you put an apple on it, and you cover it in cinnamon, and you got apple pie.
no lie. There was an apple spice donut I had from Dunkin' Donuts the other day, and it was really good.
Oh god, apple spice donuts are the best. God, like the absolute best thing about fall is when everything starts getting apple cider donuts. You know, everything is sad. It's not fall.
Jeez. Oh god.
Oh no, it's a dog.
Okay. No,
Oh,
I'm
several dogs.
actually running away from this. Oh Jesus. Oh no, the horse fear level was full. Oh god, I'm getting destroyed by dogs.
The Witcher will save us. Hands outside.
Save my dogs.
Oh my god! This is just like that time I played Metal Gear Solid.
Roach! Roach, I need you! Roach, please! No, Roach, get back here!
Just stab the wolves!
I can't! They're like level 5! Each one of them is like level 5!
They would them several times!
They would destroy
I can't stop
me!
them. They're two good boys.
You have a dodge roll! You can do this!
I cannot touch these good boys. They're protected. Protected by their goodness.
And thus, Gerald ran like a little bitch from some dogs.
They're scary.
With all his magical might, he ran. Is that just like a drowned dude?
Yeah, it's called a no, it's not a drowned dude, it's a drowner. They drown people. That's their thing. That's what they do.
Oh,
They drown
so you're
people.
fighting the creature from the Black Lagoon's inbred cousins.
Marion Lily Key, okay.
God damn.
Great. And the brave Witcher Geralt bravely ran away. I found a new quest. Treasure hunts. Suggested level 4. Well, I'm level 1. You know, that's basically the same as level 4. Oh, read the document I found. Okay. Blood-soaked military orders.
They're illegible. I appreciate that blood-soaked military orders is marked as a common item.
The Miraculous Guide to Gwent.
Faster.
Yeah, at this point I'm just fucking around now, cause like I.
You just started. You can't be fucking around already.
Yeah, no, I'm fucking around already. This game's great because it allows you to fuck around basically immediately. I'm just wandering around and being like, hey, I wonder what's up this way at this windmill.
It's too late. You're not my dad. I'm gonna fuck around as much as I want.
Yeah.
Geralt's his own dad, and no one can stop him.
That's the truth. That's the God's honest truth.
Dad's honest truth.
Yeah. There must be something inside the house because I don't see anything out here. Hello. I found the secret door. Oh, cool! I found better gauntlets. Some money I can't use because I think it's foreign money. They won't accept it here. I don't have a bank to. That was a level 4 quest? Okay, well then.
I actually didn't have to do anything.
Yeah, no, I just killed some drowners and then it was done. Basically. Is there any other quests I got? No. Okay, let's go. Let's fuck around some more. Let's find a thing let's find a question mark. What's this question mark? I wonder what this question mark is. Let's go find out what this question mark is together.
Hey, let's go.
Hey, oh, let's go. Hey, oh, let's go.
I can bring Roach with us.
No.
Fine. Oh god, more dogs. No.
Yeah, more good boys.
Good boys who are good at kicking my ass. Also level 5. Oh dear.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I killed one. Oh, I've inflicted bleeding on that guy. Okay.
You think that happened more often when you're attacking someone with a sharp object, but no.
Yeah, you'd think.
It's a special sword that cauterizes wounds, usually.
It's called a lightsaber.
Why does girl have a lightsaber? That'd be so cool.
Be cool. Really.
I'll be my favorite.
Why wasn't that a joke DLC item? It's like absurdly powerful, but you can only use it in post-game.
It's a lightsaber. That's it. This is a lightsaber.
It's just a straight-up lightsaber. Maybe we'll get a straight-up lightsaber in Cyberpunk.
Oh, we absolutely will.
I hope Siri makes an appearance in Cyberpunk, because she kind of makes an illusion in this game that she does. Like when she talks about traveling to other worlds. She's like, yeah, I went to another world and they had like these huge steel castles, and like there were these carriages that flew around in the sky, and they weren't even drawn by horses. And Geralt's like, you're just fucking making this up, aren't you?
That's it. That's me. It's a crazy wizard.
Find a bandit's treasure using your Witcher senses.
If that was an allusion to their next game, I'm going to flip my shit.
No, I'm pretty sure it is. Because they had announced Cyberpunk by the time Witcher 3 came out.
It was then, yeah. Wow.
Damn.
I think I've ever had a single interaction with my friends where one of us went wow and the other person would go wow.
Ow. Son of a bitch! Ow! Ow! I love these gruesome kills. The deserter leader.
Go for the horse eyes!
Who are you talking to? You told people to go for the eyes, but who is here? It's me.
Oh, that's right. That spell is like extremely good on humanoids because they are just like they're like, hey, if I'm telekinetically held, then or if I'm just mind controlled held here, then there's no fucking way I can do anything.
Yeah. What's that crate? Yeah, it's a massively overpowered spell with humans. I mean, it's nice. It's nice that if you want to just take out a dude, you can just cast it.
Yeah, just like you're done. You're just fucking done. And also,
Yeah,
if they don't have shields, then the telekinetic blast thing is really good because it shoves them down, and then you can just dab them while they're on the ground.
Oh yeah. Oh, just take this grass dumpling. Delicious. Real good dumpling crop in this year.
Yeah. Not like last year. Last year's grass dumpling crop was just awful. Just awful. That drought really did number on us.
Yeah, it was a real dump.
I don't think there's anything else here.
Yeah.
So we can just keep going on finding random shit. Let's see, is there a question mark near here? Yeah, there's a question mark up this way. What is this wolf doing? I don't know what that wolf is doing, but okay.
Hey, maybe a wolf is just allowed to have a good time, okay? Maybe you don't need to judge every single wolf.
Kind of do. Quest to completed, deserter gold. Oh, alright. Well, that was...
Good job.
That was a quest, apparently.
Hey. Steal this telescope, I guess. Oh, no. You can steal the telescope? That was kind of valuable, actually. Geralt, you can just pick it up.
Oh, there's stuff over at the mill that I didn't get, so I guess I can go back over there. I was like, and Roach is all the way over there, but then I remember you could just double tap a button, and it's like, hey, Roach is here now. Oh!
Yeah, versus teleports.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. Oh yeah, that dog. Oops.
Apparently that dog was just going to get back up. I'm just gonna go get back up and fuck me up, son.
I see a dog party. Alright, goodbye my horse. You cannot surmount a fence, so I have to go alone.
I mean, at this point, it's just kind of useless.
Look, horses have a lot of uses. Those uses are up to and not including going around a fence. Sorry, this is not what they can do.
Shit, that's...
Oh, skill point. Also base.
Fuck! Oh, jeez!
I think it's like a truck, huh?
Yeah, this is super, like... I am winning though. Why isn't he dying? Like, I'm hitting him multiple times, over and over, and he's not dying.
Is there a special thing you're supposed to do to kill wraiths?
I don't know. He disappeared, though.
Does he like a sentimental item?
He did just die, though, so...
Oh, well, good job. Hey, good job.
Gained an ability point.
Congrats.
Yep, let's see. Let's see, ignore bomb and bolt special effects. Bomb and damage is increased by 200, but the number of bomb slots is increased by 50%. There's more stuff that increases, that sort of stuff.
I think the answer to that, Naren, is a lot, because I think witchers are specifically created, or are specifically supposed to be very good at witching witches.
Yeah. Where's the thing that, like, makes it better than... makes my mind control better? Here we are. No. Oh, is it? Did they just change it so that way art is just always completely at full strength? That's, or XE rather.
Huh? That's weird.
Yeah, they got rid of like how strength sign intensities, I guess.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Less points you got to put in stuff.
Yeah.
More points you could put in overpowered abilities like eating.
Yeah. Conversations? You think it's the first Axie upgrade? Like, I don't think it is.
I thought you'd already been using Axie in conversations, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, also increases effectiveness in Axie dialogues. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I need to... Okay.
Gotcha.
That is a good one that I want to take.
Yeah.
Let's see. My silver sword could use some replacing. But I had silver swords. Steel. No, I just found better steel swords.
That's not good. You need silver swords at some point, don't you?
Yeah, you need silver swords to fight monsters.
Yeah.
God.
Well,
I'm just ruining
you have the
Geralt's.
You do have the one silver sword at least.
Yeah. Well, I need, but it's in need of repair is the thing.
Oh, gotcha.
Strange.
It's just like Fallout 3.
Yeah, only it makes sense here because swords don't really last a long time, but guns kind of are built to kind of. Oh, it might be that I had to kill him down here. Got it. It's dead.
Nice. Sweet.
And you don't get any experience points for killing monsters in this game.
Well,
I mean... Ooh! No wonder it's so good. It's the Viper School, armor.
Serpentine silver sword.
Yep.
Oh, I think the thing that you just picked up was a silver sword.
No, I don't know.
It says it's a magical item.
Oh no, it's maybe. Let's check it out. Let me check it out. Oh, this is light armor. Cool.
Nice.
And I look ridiculous. Oh no, these are medium armor. I don't want that. I look ridiculous. This is so stupid. I love it. I love it. No, I genuinely love this because it's so dumb.
Right, you look so good in mint.
No, I have nothing but steel swords. Can I make anything yet? Alchemy. Nope. I'm just... Well, this was interesting.
Well, that sure was a fun time in this crypt.
Magic. A place of power.
Right. This thing reset? Oh, no, Igni sign. Okay, it just reset the thing. Alright. Where else can I go? Where else? Where else? I think I did everything up this way. Oh, wait. Oh, there's new things up there. Yeah, this is just what happens when I start playing The Witcher. I'm like, ooh, what's up that way? Oh, what's up there?
Ooh, a question mark. Oh, a thing.
Question mark.
Geralt, your daughter is now. Oh, what's this?
Geralt,
please.
I think there might be a major problem. There's monsters everywhere, and yeah, that's cool. That's good, I guess. Real quick question. Where's the fucking question?
Hey, if there's a problem, there'd be a question mark.
I can't even get rid of this nest because
Ghoul nest.
I had the
Ought to just destroy
bomb.
it.
But I do have another ability point!
Yay!
I have 3
Oh,
ability
nice.
points and I have not even, like, started leveling up. I'm level 1.
It's so overpowered, huh?
Don't have the right bomb. Yeah, no. Let's see.
Can't you just like kick it?
I know, right?
Just kind of step on a little bit. You're fine. You're a heavy boy. Geralt's a big, heavy man.
Alright, let's go to that question mark. That's in the middle of a lake. Oh, I saw that you were watching Dungeons and Dragons yesterday. What did you think when what did you think when Lake was like, yeah, let me just immediately cast a spell without consulting the rest of my party, and it has
God, I laughed so hard. When Bob was just like, no, this is happening. What? No, he's gonna hate us. No, this is happening. Let's keep going.
And you know what? It's like
that everyone saw you. That was the best part. Is that everyone just saw you do this.
Yeah. So the thing was, I knew a fight was going to happen either way. It was inevitable. I was just, like, so the way I was figuring it was either we were going to figure out that they were being possessed by a fucking aboleth, because it's an aboleth. I'm not even pretending to not know it's an aboleth out of character. Either we figure out that they were being possessed by an aboleth, or like they just fought us, or we fought them, and we figured that out eventually anyway. So what's even the fucking point of pretending that like that we were going to even keep talking?
At least he managed to stop Cool Kid from shoving like strange liquids down her gullet.
Yeah, right? I know. And she's like, why should I trust you? There's no reason to trust me. It's like, at that point I was like, you know what? No, fine. You go ahead and drink it. Let's see what happens. So next time she actually does like, why should I trust you thing, I'm gonna be like, no, you know what? You go right ahead. let's see how well that works. Let's see how well that works out for you.
He's absolutely gonna do that.
What?
You're gonna drink this just to fuck you. I'm gonna drink this because it makes you bad. That's just the kind of cool kid that Cool Kid is.
Yeah.
Oh, Cool Kid is so good.
Yeah. She gets a little over much sometimes when we're playing, but you know what? That's just what we have to deal with for such a good character.
Yeah. I mean,
but she like
it makes
and her
nice foil to Lake, who is, you know, like a not insane person.
Oh no, Lake is totally fucking insane. Lake hears voices, dude. No, specifically,
yeah,
he hears one voice.
Tell him, like, correct things. Meanwhile, Cool Kid is just like, hey, here's a bunch of liquids. I'm gonna drink them.
And everybody's like,
times, like Cool Kid just gets poisoned.
I love how what's her name? The other elf, the half elf, is like, it's like, how often do you get prophetic dreams? I'm like, oh, all the fucking time. I just don't tell you guys about it because I have serious trust issues.
Aww.
That's actually a thing from the background. Is that
the Avalon?
No, I was It's one of the things.
Is this like an executive decision?
Oh no! It's a background thing from like in 5e you can choose like a background thing, and my flaw is I have a hard time trusting other people. So I've just been straight up playing that up. You know what? I get prophetic dreams, yeah, and they're always right. But guess what? I don't like fucking tell anybody about it, cause like. Why should I tell anybody about it when they're just going to look at me like I'm a crazy person for hours on end? And then when they come true, well, guess look who was right! The guy who gives dreams from a god, a literal god.
I keep telling people that I have dreams about them, and then they get weird about it. They keep saying that I'm a nice guy, but they just want to be friends.
And that's weird.
I have to tell them that I think about them dying.
And the best part is, even though Lake has serious trust issues, he still wants to help people because, like, he just wants to make the world a less shitty place. They just want to make the world a less shitty place than what they came into. So yeah, they keep trying to do good things, and then occasionally he runs into people who are like, "Hey, I'm just going to shove everything in my mouth."
I'm just gonna drink this bottle.
I've literally told Grunash in character that he is the only like we're the only sane ones here, aren't we? And he just sort of sighed because it's true. We're basically the only sane ones.
Look, Cool Kid follows the beat of her own drum. and her own drum tells her, I just put whatever in her mouth.
And to be fair, Julia has given an explanation for that, because, like, Cool Kid is very young for an adult elf, so she's still really immature for her age. So, yeah, you know what? Congratulations, you're playing it perfectly, because, like, fucking Lake thinks that Cool Kid is the most immature fucking, like, how are you still alive adventurer ever. You just shove random things into your mouth. That's not how.
Even after people tell you directly not to, you try.
Maybe just listen to the guy who's looking out for you, who had a prophetic dream that these people were being controlled by something horrible and with a slimy tentacle. Yeah, guess what? It's the literal worst.
It's so good. It's such good character interactions.
My favorite part of that entire session, though, was the fact that 2 of our party members got Winnie the Pooh.
Oh god, I need to. Yeah, I need to go back and catch up on the second half of that session because like partway through I got called away. I had to take care of some things, and God, like I heard that people got stuck in holes, and I really need to see that.
Yeah, turns out that that fucking Dungeons and Dragons is a really good game, and like you just get player characters who get stuck in holes because they fail their acrobatics rolls so many times, despite being a Dex character. What the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
Oh my god.
I love Bobbin's campaign. It's so fucking good. I can't wait until we're horribly murdered by an aboleth.
Oh, definitely. You guys are gonna die. Well, Cool Kid is definitely going to die.
Cool Kid's gonna be like, hey, what's this weird monster thing? Let me just shove it in my mouth.
Oh, what's in my ear? Alright, sure. Cool Kid's definitely going to die. Hagar's probably going to die.
No, what's going to happen is Cool Kid's going to die. Hagar's going to get mind controlled, so I'm going to have to cast whole person on him.
doesn't punch everyone.
Let's see. Who will succeed their role? Actually, who will succeed their roles? That's a good question. Lake will probably succeed their role. If only because I think the save for avoiding being enslaved by an aboleth is charisma based. And guess what? Lake has like a +7 to charisma saves. So, you know, so Lake will be fine, I think, but oh god, Agar will be enslaved. Grunash will probably be fine because he started out as a monk. Neko probably will die, or at least get mind controlled. I actually no.
Yeah.
Considering I had to look at Neko's sheet, Neko is actually probably fine on the saves front.
A place of power.
But oh, there's a bear. Jesus Christ! Another ability point. I've got 4 or 5 ability points, and I haven't even. Oh no! I leveled up. Huh.
I did level up. Cool. I have even more ability points. Congrats. Jesus.
Let's
so
see.
many points. To level up that gourmet. Actually, I don't think you can level up, can you?
What's Delusion do? Target does not move towards Geralt. This is actually casting time. Okay. This muscle memory, fast attack damage increased by 5%. Yes, that's exactly what I want because I love fast attacks. Spoiler alert, the first time I played this game, oh shit, bear. That's right. I completely forgot about the bear just that quick.
Oops. Oh yeah, bear. Sorry, bear. I was too busy becoming more awesome. You know what you're saying?
Judging from the save, Neko will probably be fine saves-wise, but will probably be killed. Because, actually, I'm pretty sure the Aboleth fight will be the first fight I take actual real damage on, because all the damage I've taken so far in the campaign has just been to temporary hit points.
I mean, that's kind of what Lake is spec'd for, is for never getting hit, right?
Yeah, like, just staying far in the back and blasting the shit out of enemies. Because, guess what? 12 AC isn't that good! In fact, I think it might be what the kids call fucking horrible!
That's actually really bad AC, huh?
Yeah, it's because Lake doesn't have any dexterity, I don't think, and is only wearing like padded leather armor, just like studded leather armor or something.
What now?
Well, you gotta stay light so you can fly away. Just abandon all your teammates.
Yep.
Well, temporarily, just so you can shoot other things.
Yeah, but when I mean when I say that Lake has serious trust issues, I mean like they honestly think that any given party member will just run away to save their own hide rather than stay behind and help Lake.
Aw.
Even Grunash, like that's how bad it is. Like they're best friends with Grunash, and even then they're like, yeah, no, Grunash will run away to save his own hide if push comes to shove.
I mean, Lake isn't entirely incorrect on at least several of the party members.
Yeah. There's...
That's at one point, you literally, like Cool Kid literally said, like, hey, I met you, like, less than a day ago. I do not give a shit.
Yeah, and also, in the Discord, she says that she Cool Kid blabbed about Lake getting prophetic visions, even though they really wanted to keep that on the down low. And it was like, yeah, well, thanks for that. I guess I will never trust you ever again.
What an uncool kid.
At some point, Lake is probably just gonna flip their shit.
Oh yeah, probably. Like, Lake seems kind of like a pressure cooker, to be honest.
And it's like, and you know what? The worst part is, like, none of them, literally none of them have the range I do. So if push comes to shove, all I have to do is just fly, and they can't do shit to me.
Like if Lake starts like betraying his teammates, then they're kind of fucked, aren't they?
Yeah, no, because like none of them have the means to hit me from 300 feet away. I do.
Oh, before I forget, DM me a description of Lake sometime. I want to try drawing him.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I'm kind of a tabletop character drawing kick. I want to try drawing people.
There we go.
And we're fighting these guys.
We were fighting these guys, and then I murdered that man super hard because I just cast the brain control spell, and it's like, you're dead now.
Memories of dudes. Yeah, God, the brain control spell is so good. Just
Angrily scrawled notes.
Thank you.
But yeah, Lake is just fucking so done with Cool Kid right now.
It's almost like Cool Kid doesn't do a whole lot to endear themselves to other people. Listen, they're cool. They already know they're cool. They don't need your approval.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's kind of Cool Kid's whole thing.
Yep. Like, Cool Kid, like, Lake even likes Aurelia more than he likes Cool Kid right now, and that it's like they don't really get along with Aurelia because I think they step on a lot of the same toes. Like, we keep trying to out-talk each other, and it gets kind of annoying. But you know, it's not like open hostility yet. And honestly, like, Lake would not kill the entire party, because chaos good. There's the good is right in the good is right in the alignment description. Yep. If worst comes to worst, like, all Lake will do is just like, yeah, you know what? I'm fucking done. Bye, everybody.
Hey, maybe I don't need to travel with you people anymore.
Maybe you guys have just like outlived your usefulness, and I'll just go do my own thing now. Bye. Which won't happen. Which won't happen unless I like leave the game, which I don't see happening because this game kind of kicks a lot of ass.
Yeah, God, Bobbin is such a good DM.
I like that. No, it's happening now. He said it. It's happening. You can't take it back. In these dark, scary woods. Oh god, a bunch of dogs. I'm going to fucking die.
Not your
Oh no, it's a deserter. Okay. Oh, what? That's not the spell I wanted.
Oh no, these are monsters now. Does the trap spell work on non-monsters, or does this work on?
No, it slows them down.
Oh, okay.
Oh, son of a bitch! I'm really hating this fucking archer. Hey, guess what? You're fucking dead now. It is sliced off your head.
It was a bad idea to just kind of stick around while I was killing all your friends.
Yeah. Maybe you could have just, like, run away. No? Maybe you done that thing?
There's no shame in that. There's no shame in having a head.
But now he won't ever get ahead in life.
He doesn't have a good head on his shoulders.
Not anymore. Alright, where's the thing that I can just go to now? Oh, hey, over here.
Well, the question mark, I guess. Hey.
Oh
yeah,
shit! It's like 11. It's like 11 p.m. I should probably stop
I was looking at the
streaming.
clock. I was like, it's getting kind of late for you, huh?
Yeah. Like I should probably stop streaming if I want to like fall asleep tonight.
But it's almost like The Witcher is a good game, though.
Yeah, it's almost like I'm having fun, unlike that other game where I only have fun when I have other people to talk to me.
Oh.
It's almost like that game's fucking awful and I hate it so much.
Like Fallout 3 is a massive bore. Like literally nothing happens in it ever.
Hey,
Boys used to make fun of that.
you can make clean water, but you don't actually get to really see the benefits of doing that. So,
like you just have to trust us when we say that the world's much better because you did this. And not the Enclave. If the Enclave did this, it would be bad.
Yes, it would be bad for reasons. We'll just say reasons.
Even after stopping their plan to put the modified FEV virus in the water.
Which, I mean, it's totally there for reasons. Again, reasons.
Yes. Totally there for reasons, which is
I'll go get my swords repaired and then
Fallout 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get my swords repaired and then call it.
Sounds good.
Because it's probably like if I don't do it now, I will forget before the next stream starts. So.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, same. I've literally between the first time you talked about your sword being broken and now, I had already forgotten about it.
It's Durban now. D-E-R-B-A-N.
Hey, fix my shit!
A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
Show me what you got.
Crafting. Oh, I can actually craft stuff. Well, no, I can't. I'm missing components. Repair. Yep. Nice! It cost 69 coins to repair my sword.
Nice.
Nice. Let's go shopping, I guess. Sell some stuff, because I have a bunch of shit here that I can sell.
Yeah, that's one of the downsides, kind of this game, is that you end up with so much equipment that you don't need.
Yeah.
You gotta sell.
Oh, I could have repaired my own swords. Oh well. Have the repair kit stuff.
Yeah, but why would you want to?
Oh, it's 50. It's only 15%. Like, this guy can repair like the whole thing. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, it's so much effort. So much effort. A ton of money though.
Yep. I think I can sell some junk to him. Oh no, that's right. Vendors in this game only want like stuff that is actually valuable to them. Like super weird, right? Anyway, I am done.
So long.
Let me just say. So that was fun.
For 1 week.
Yeah, the last time I played this game was over a year ago. So, you know.
All right. So, I will see everyone in 2019.
No, this will happen more often than not. I'm gonna try and dedicate like at least one night a week to this because it was like a sub goal. So I should probably give the people what they pay me to do. Weird.
I guess.
All right, later.
So I stream.